What's up, everybody, and welcome to your favorite Thursday night wrestling podcast with your host, Chuck Winchester, with your host, still in the bright yellow outfit, the reigning, not defending, because you don't defend it, but still holding on to that briefcase.
For now.
Going into arguably the biggest pay-per-view of the year. With let's see what happens. And to the right of the current RSH champion, you see a former RSH heavyweight champion and a former, I would say, part-time host of the show. I think that works. Michael Bennett. What's going on, brother?
Oh, not a whole lot, man. Pretty excited about Saturday.
Hell yes. And between the Yellow Jacket Yvonne and between the Michael Bennett, we have the current reigning, defending champion of the world of RSH, Josh DeBoard.
Of the world.
We're not going to. Let's not get carried away.
Yeah, I have a banner for that.
Hey, man, this is a huge week.
614 days.
Oh.
Fuck you. And thank you, Brock Lesnar.
You'll have it for You'll have it for 6/15. You'll have it for not 6/16 because on 6/16 that belt is coming home to Chuck Winchester.
You guys have said that for 2 years.
That is the math, right? 6/60. Today's, I don't know. Whatever math is. Math sucks.
It does.
He would have it on 6/16.
There you go.
He would make it to 6/17.
Whatever that math is. But yeah, not only are we walking into the biggest, arguably, pay-per-view of this year, because this Rumble is shaping up to be pretty epic. Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar.
We got news.
And but the four fools you guys are seeing right now on this screen, we're all going to be there live, chanting and raving. It's going to be epic. You're going to see us. We'll be representing the RSH, and I'm pretty sure come next Thursday, we're going to have at least 100,000 fans watching live. I about guarantee it. What do you guys think? 100,000 fans watching live right here Thursday next week because of our prestige that will come to us after the Royal Rumble, being in the crowd.
I launch my belt.
We won't get it back if you do that.
I just want you to challenge Charlotte. I want to see that showdown.
I mean, all you got to do is punch her in the Adam's apple. Take her out. That's her weakness.
All right, speaking of the Rumble, we got 2 confirmed entries.
Oh, no.
Do you guys want the one you're going to hate or love first?
Breaking news? Is this breaking news right now?
I mean, it's from the wrestling side I trust.
But earlier today?
Yeah.
All right. Who we got?
Shane McMahon will be in the Rumble.
Oh, yeah, I did hear he's coming back soon.
And
Best in
that's
the world.
probably going to lead to Shane versus Austin Theory at WrestleMania.
I could see that. Dad loves Austin.
Dad's love.
Sure.
The second guy. No, that'd be cool.
What is it?
I'm not mad about it.
No, that's fine.
It's a good way to get Austin Theory over without burning.
That
the
is,
rest of
yeah.
his
And then
house.
I mean, Shane is the best in the
Where
world.
is the Mania's in Dallas? So Shane going to jump off that big ass screen above the football field?
He's actually going to just, when the roof of tracks open, he's just
just fall down.
Oh, God. I hope I didn't see
And the
picture.
other person confirmed
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
it's Bad Bunny.
Ah, shoot. No.
That's gonna be my piss break entrance.
Me too. I'm with you.
Beer
I
getting
like how
entrance.
you don't know when he's coming out though.
I'll see him
Why?
and I'll just fucking leave because
There it
he's
is.
he's
Bad
kind of a celebrity, kind of. So it'll be a really long
God,
entrance.
No,
And
no one's
then,
going to care about.
Ronda Rousey, it's on here somewhere.
Sure.
They have new Ronda merchandise in the creative room. There it is. Merchandise spotted in WWE boardroom. So
Oh.
Ronda Rousey's probably
We'll see
gonna
some
be there.
Ronda,
Taker will be backstage with his wife.
which makes
And
sense.
Kurt Angle is in St. Louis.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Undertaker in real life, so hopefully he makes
I've
an
seen
appearance.
him once. We've seen him fight Jeff Hardy in a Hell in a Cell dark,
Fun.
and then he fought Christian and beat him in like 14 seconds.
I mean, it'd be ridiculous if I'm in the same arena as this guy and he doesn't make an appearance. Like, don't let me
Right.
down, Taker. Come on, man. I've been watching documentaries. I just watched that documentary with him and Randy Orton, I forget what they call it, but that show on the network or Peacock. Just come out, man.
And I think that's it so far. Jack Gallagher is going to fight in MMA. That's pretty fucking cool.
He's not in WWE anymore, is he?
No.
I remember that guy.
And Veer Mahan and his cool video packages, he will not be in the Rumble. Oh, and AJ Styles called out Edge on the bump Wednesday.
Oh,
That was fun.
So that could be
that's nice.
So I'm
laying
talking
that
about.
groundwork for that match at some point.
Maybe Edge will be in the Rumble and Styles will throw his ass out.
Yep.
That's how we were talking about that last week. That's how a lot of these things happen.
Yeah.
You just throw them out.
I actually just watched the Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, and the same thing happened there. Or what?
So then on that, 'cause AJ's in the midst of a face turn, right? So then you turn Edge heel finally? You know, coming back?
I don't know if Styles is even a face. He was just kind of doing that because of the guys he was putting over, but I think he would still be the heel because he's.
Well, I didn't know what the almost thing. If they were trying to transition into a face because they did that. And then
Kind of.
the Grayson Waller deal.
Yeah, I mean that's
Grayson
fair.
Waller is gonna be a monster.
And I'm all for a rated R.
Sure,
We'll see.
Edge.
I love
version.
that. I would love that, dude.
I'm tired of this like.
With
Yeah,
Roman,
tweener.
with Roman and
Mhm.
Seth, like they're both supposed to be heel, but
Yeah.
yet they're going with it. But the crowd's gravitating.
Seth
towards
is the
both.
face. Well,
Yeah.
Seth, I think Seth's the
I think
face.
Seth's going. Well,
I mean, he'll be a heel when he comes back after that feud, but for this feud alone, he's the one getting cheered.
I feel like we should just jump into the fucking
I
Royal
think we
Rumble.
should,
Fuck
too.
Raw. Fuck SmackDown. 'Cause
Dude,
the
I'm-
Rumbles, there's so much shit.
But I
going
did
on.
watch them both, so I feel like I wasted my time if we don't talk about it.
We will refer to them for each match,
Fair enough.
but specifically because this is the show that I'm going to completely go against everything that I feel is correct.
Oh boy.
This is going to be definitely my ballsiest prediction so far.
I like it.
can't wait to hear
Both
it.
my winners of the Rumble aren't even in it.
Bray Wyatt,
John
Stacy Keibler.
But let's get some
John
of the
Cena.
let's get
Oh,
some of
God.
the ease. Well, the matches that I feel like are more pretty easy to pick. Let me get my banner with my days off.
I wouldn't say
down.
that easy, but
Well, you know what's interesting about this match? Interesting. I'll enunciate for you guys. Is Edge has beat Miz every time. So like they acted like Miz and Maurice are doing shit, but Edge won the last match, which kind of made Beth Phoenix appearance, in my opinion, kind of worthless because Edge is still one up on Miz.
right.
I feel like Beth will pin Maurice. That way Miz don't have to take a pin.
Sure.
I do
I
too.
feel like a roll-up's coming up. I feel like a real generic win for the Miz and Maurice to end this feud, and that's how they'll end it.
They always
Fair
have,
enough.
they always have a plan. They're the it couple. They
I
always.
guess
have
I
something up
don't
their
need the
sleeve.
banner that says the
Always.
match when the graphic has it under it.
What if Beth Phoenix rolls up the Miz?
That'd be fun.
Or Maurice rolls up Beth Phoenix somehow in a cheated way.
Or if Maurice rolls up Edge, because that would be fucking epic.
So are we all going with them?
I'm gonna go with Edge and
So
Beth.
am I. All right. So everyone, Edge and Beth Phoenix. I feel like
Bennett, is that what you're going with?
I'm going with Miz
Yep,
and
I am.
Maurice.
Miz?
Bennett's being difficult.
I'm with-
Now I have to
I'm
change
with-
my graphic. It's
I'm-
what it says
Bennett,
from
I'm with
everyone.
you. I'm going to go with Ben on this one. Miz and Maurice always have a plan.
God
though.
damn it,
They
Bennett. You're
always
making me
do.
type more.
They may look stupid on TV. They always have a plan, though. They always
Like,
do.
thank God I got spell
Speaking
check.
of Miz,
So you're going with Miz and Maurice
I
too?
am.
Oh, so it's 2-2 right now.
Yep.
did you
Wait,
guys
I'm
see-
picking Beth and wait, you're picking Miz?
No, she is.
I am.
What the fuck?
I am.
You're not gonna win. I'm
She has
trying.
birthdays.
It's not gonna matter. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Did
They have
anybody
something
see
up their
MJF
sleeve.
talk about the Miz? Anybody see that article?
Uh,
The Miz talked about him and said,
Oh, MJF.
yeah, at 25, that the Miz was still green. He was in deep south. He was learning. He wasn't doing the stuff MJF's doing. MJF seen it, commented back and was like, Miz is one of the greatest professional wrestlers I had seen.
Sure.
And it got me thinking when I read that. I was like, he gets so much slander,
Mhm.
but he really is that damn. Like, his matches aren't bad. They're not great. You don't have 5-star matches, but
Sure.
they're not bad. Great on the mic. You hate his character. You have everything you want, but then you actually like him if you watch the Miz and Mrs. I enjoy that show.
I do too.
I mean, I've never seen that
It's
show
a good
because
show.
That is why Yvonne is.
I like to
No,
have
that's
sex
not
with
why.
females, so I've never seen that
That is
show.
not why.
But
Married to a female who I have sex with who enjoys watching it. And plus, he's an Ohio guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
no, it's cool. And you were spot on with the Miz because he's not the best technical wrestler in the world, but professional wrestling that doesn't matter, dude.
Right.
Like, look at The Rock; he's arguably the biggest over
Mhm.
wrestler in the world of professional wrestling, and he has 4 moves. And
I
like, dude,
will
I
get
just
to The Rock. I had to watch his fucking match. with
and it
CM
wasn't
Punk.
that great, So like, so Miz is killing it. I agree. Like,
Yeah.
All right, so we're split. Holy shit!
now we're split already.
I'm taking my laptop to fucking St. Louis too. Y'all piss me off enough. I'll go
But
live
like I said-
with my shitty camera.
like I said about
Look
Miz and
how shitty
Maurice,
this
though.
camera is.
Dude,
Like I
mine's terrible too.
But like I said about Miz and Maurice, though, we didn't see the brick in her purse out of
Dude,
nowhere.
I'm
They always
very
have plans.
surprised
I could see
that it's
something
a
happen.
split. This feels so obvious to me that Edge and
I
Beth
mean,
are going to win.
The only thing that makes it a little not obvious is that Miz still has not beat Edge in a match, but Edge ain't losing. so
Unless trying to get off TV again.
Yeah.
Out right before WrestleMania season. You can't really keep sending him in with losses. He hasn't
They,
had a big win.
absolutely. Can't
Yeah,
keep
in
doing
months.
it.
but is really could
Since
you
Raw
consider a
Live.
big win if it's an intergender tag team
That's
match?
why I think it's going to
But
be
I
his
think
wife.
it's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Miz don't
I
take
do,
the
because it's
pin.
Edge. It's Hall of Famers. And that's something he can build off of.
Oh, great. They released the new Fiend and Alexa Bliss action figures. Sorry,
Dude, I've had 2 people this week tell me that they think the Fiend's going to win the Royal Rumble.
There's a lot of
Yeah, there's a lot.
that you never fucking know.
I've had 2 fans email me directly.
God damn it! All right, let's get through.
By
this.
fans, I mean high school friends.
Let's get through this so we can get to the damn Rumble. Becky Lynch and Doudrop.
Becky.
I feel like this is a unanimous Becky. I think Doudrop's going to get the fuck over his
She
match
will.
though.
No, sure. She's already over
Absolutely.
with this feud. But yeah,
If she's
Becky
in the
ain't losing.
Rumble though, it's going to be like the Big Show.
I got to
Like,
say,
how
dude,
do you throw her out?
I hate Becky Lynch's new gimmick.
I
That is
love
terrible.
Becky Lynch's gimmick so
Big
much.
time Becky. I
Dude.
love it.
Oh, dude.
We've all seen UFC and that fucking fool. Like, I liked it better when she was badass, not
Is
fucking
that all
douchey.
of them? Do you guys want to do the championship matches or the Rumbles first?
Well, let's do the championship matches first. Let's do Rumble last. That's the
All
big
right.
event, right?
Yeah, so okay, it makes more sense for
Oh, boy.
Brock. The match that we wanted to see at some point this year,
This
and
is
yes, we get to
tough.
see it 29 days in. So Brock and Lashley, I am taking fucking Brock. It's gonna be 5 minutes. Lashley's gonna get all this shit in. Brock's gonna sell like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Brock's gonna hit 3 F5s and win.
This one's hard because I
It
feel like
is.
it's going to be Reigns and Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So, right?
It's just what title do you go with?
Exactly.
Because whoever, one of them's changing hands.
Mm-hmm.
One of the
Calls
belts
by the
are
other
changing hands at the Rumble.
God.
So I'm gonna go with that as well, and well, I'm gonna follow your lead here, and I'm gonna go with Lesnar.
Yvonne?
Brock.
I heard Lashley on McAfee's pod this morning, though. He's fucking ready for this.
Well, that's his dream, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
he can talk really fucking well. Like, I came out after listening, and dude, he got threatened McAfee. He's like, you keep talking shit to me, I'll go over to the commentators table. McAfee's like, I'll be backstage. I don't do Raw matches. So, like, I'll find you back then. He's like,
He will.
McAfee's like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
His sisters taught him.
Dude,
I'm gonna go Brock too.
Brock,
I think this is the first match we see.
Yvonne. Well, usually that's the Brock's general
Brock.
fucking rule
I
of
think
thumb.
this is- I think the first music we see, whatever they'll throw in some pre-show match, I'm sure, right? Like maybe Sami Zayn and Nakamura as like the pre-show,
Yeah.
which I'd be down for because I'll actually watch this pre-show.
Sure.
But they always throw something on the pre-show. But the first main card music we hit, I think, is Brock's. And
See-
they're about to go fucking insane.
Here's where it gets wild. It could go 2 ways, and I feel like the predictable way is Reigns cost Brock Lesnar the match,
Mhm.
you know, him and the Usos or whatever, and then Lesnar gets in the Rumble, wins the Rumble, and that will lead to Reigns. That's the predictable way, which clearly I'm not going with. I just keep my pick.
Right, me too.
I think it's the same way, but
Opposite. That's what I'm going to go with.
because Reigns, if they do it right, Reigns can basically play it off like I don't want to do that because I don't want to face Brock because
Sure.
Rumble. Make Reigns lose, then Reigns is going to want a title match.
Sure.
And I think that's how you sell that to make it work.
I agree. But do we think that Brock would actually interfere in Reigns' match? I don't think he would
I don't
either.
think
I
there's
think the
any
music
interference
hits.
in either match.
I think the music hits, a little distraction, just enough to.
Is that Brock's MO though, to do the mind games? Generally, he's an in your face kind of guy. So I don't know if I don't see if anybody was going to interfere in anybody's match. I think it'd be the Usos interfering in Brock Lesnar's match,
Yeah, they
which would
could.
probably still happen regardless of the
I feel
outcome.
there's one of 3 ways this goes. You get interference in one of the 2. Usos or Heyman turns on Brock.
That could be.
And then
could be.
Lashley wins, and Heyman's been in Roman's ass this whole time. Brock gets pissed, goes into his Rumble,
Yep.
clears it out, goes after Roman.
That could be fun.
That goes straight into because remember the last time they talked on SmackDown, he said, "Don't talk to him like that."
Which was weird. That segment was so
I
forced.
love
That
you.
was weird.
Love,
So
yeah,
forced.
but
He's my
Then the-
tribal chief.
the other way is Lashley just wins.
Yep.
Brock goes in the Rumble and kicks everybody's ass. There's a reason his odds are so fucking high. And
It
they've been
is.
high for the whole
Yes.
month.
Yeah.
That Brock, it's Biggie and Brock have the same or the 2 favorites to win this damn thing.
Well-
Drew and Roman and AJ's 5th. Because I looked before I came over because
Sure.
we've been tracking them every damn week.
But you know, and the thing about this too, they threw the belt on Brock Lesnar very fucking
Yes.
randomly.
The
They
belt
did.
was supposed to be on Seth.
So there was nobody. So that makes me maybe they're going to switch titles. You know, Seth will bring the Universal to Raw, and we'll
Yep.
bring the WWE to
Let's
SmackDown.
transition then.
Oh boy.
Look how badass this graphic
that is a
was.
cool.
That's pretty sweet.
That is a cool.
Seth fucking Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Hey,
I'll
this
say
is a
it.
family show.
No, it's not. This is not a fucking family show. All right, I'll go last.
We know who you're picking.
Pick.
I'm going to go with Seth too.
God damn it. I try to be different because last week they're like, Seth's not winning. You're fucking stupid.
Well, it's a weekend later. Things change, you know. Just thinking about I mean, this is tough with those two fools. It could go like
Yes.
3 different ways.
Yes.
So,
I'm also picking Seth.
Fun fact,
Of
though,
course.
every
With
night-
help from
every night they
KO.
square it off.
Oh God, I KO.
Rollins has won, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
Rollins has never lost to Roman one-on-one.
they've had like a match though, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
have a match together where Seth always gets the pin.
Fair
Like,
enough.
whether tag or what. I think he's like 4-0 against Roman
Yeah.
total.
Seth was the guy, man. And this was back in WrestleMania 31. How many was that now? Like,
Dude, it's funny. I was listening to Busted Open, and they're like, "Man, Seth Rollins can't defend his belt and beat Brock." It's like, bitch, he's already beat him like 4 times.
Right.
Like, did you just forget WrestleMania 31 through 36?
Triple H loves Seth Rollins. Like, I think
Rollins,
literally.
right now, this is the best Rollins we've seen.
Dude, he's
Oh,
so
for sure.
fucking hot. And they combined all his musics together, which
Yeah.
is fucking cool.
That
Like,
is
we were
cool.
like, "Burn It Down" went away. Where is it? Now he's fucking like swagged out. Like, he wears the most craziest outfits.
Yeah.
But he was supposed to have the championship. And the promo he cut on Raw a few weeks ago where he said, "I'm just going to take that blue belt, turn that shit red again," which all you do is take it, make it red,
Literally,
take it
paint
to
it
Raw.
because they're both the
and
same
then
fucking
the-
belt.
Well, if you look at the WWE belt,
It's the exact same.
it's black. Like,
It
you
is.
could take that to SmackDown, and it could still be the SmackDown belt because it's just the generic
Sure.
black belt.
Wish
So
it- wish
you
it
wouldn't have to
colored.
do a stupid interchange. Let's trade Brock
No,
belt
that's
thing like you
that's
do
not
for,
attitude stuff, man.
but I'm going Seth as well. That's why this Rumble's so fun because it's like
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm glad we're going. I'm
these
glad that
two
Bennett
matches
convinced us.
right here. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like one of these is changing, but I don't feel like you take the
Yeah.
momentum off Brock.
You got to
Yeah.
change one, right?
Yeah, you
And
have
Roman
to.
just got they got CM Punk's name wiped away.
Thank
He's no longer the longest reigning of the last 5 years or
I
whatever.
mean, he's not wiped away.
No, his title reign being number
He's
one.
still.
Did you know Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble from 1 until we figured it out like 2 weeks ago? They wiped that shit away. You'll never remember.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that next night when he came out and faced Triple H. Yeah, I remember that very well.
Smart ass.
And
Who the fuck are you picking? Is everybody picking Seth?
Yep.
they had a triple threat match at WrestleMania. It was fantastic.
Yep. I got
Just
Seth
proves your
too.
point. Everybody's
So-
picking Seth.
Yes.
Just a devil's advocate here. What's the odds that they do a title versus title?
Like WrestleMania,
Yeah.
Brock wanted to do that a couple weeks ago on SmackDown. He
Yeah.
brought it up. It's possible, So let's say that they both win and Brock still gets in the Rumble and still wins the Rumble as
I hate
champion.
picking against
I
Roman.
wouldn't put it
hate
past him.
Ugh.
I don't think they unify it. They Becky 2 belts it like they did with her.
I mean, I'm not even saying
She could
unify.
carry- She could they could do title versus title, winner take all, and then
Yeah.
Roman could just appear on both shows.
I don't think
or
they
Brock.
do. Don't, it doesn't need to be a.
It's what they did with Becky. Like, she won both, and she was
Sure.
on Raw, then
She did.
SmackDown, even
Becky
though it was
2 belts.
short-lived because she got pregnant.
Well, Brock
Fucking
said
Seth.
Brock's not going to do that. So
No,
No.
but yeah, so it'd be
milk and cows to fuck.
you know you're gonna be in the same building as him.
He's afraid of me.
Look at him. He looks very fearful. Look,
Oh
look,
God.
front and center.
I got a better beard than him, and I'm not
I
even.
do
I even
feel like
shaved it
this
recently.
poster is very telling, though. They normally put people on this poster. It's like, I guess we'll do women's Royal Rumble first.
Oh, boy,
You
this
know,
is
it's
tough,
2022, but we'll still do women's.
This
first.
is tough
So
too.
wait, is Charlotte in the women's?
Yes,
She is.
Charlotte is in it. If she wins, she's going to pick her own opponent.
Front center for Josh.
I think she's mad that she just hasn't. And so she's like,
She
I want
does.
to get in this year.
All right,
She
so
did.
God
who
damn it.
are your guys' pick?
God, this is tough too. Oh,
My hopeful pick or my real pick? My real pick is Lita.
Your real pick is Lita? You think Lita's going to win?
Kofi
Hey, do me a
Kingston
favor. Pull that
says-
microphone up.
Kofi Kingston said, would love Seth to win, but we know the people have ties have different decisions.
So I want to. So Kofi, I'm glad that you're telling. What do you think? Because this is hard, man. I'm generally curious.
I
Who do you
am
think is going to win the men's Royal Rumble, and who do you think is going to win both championship matches? I want to like another.
Yeah.
I think Lita is a rough choice.
I think so too.
Lita's not going away after the Rumble though,
Right.
which she's already said she will be around.
I mean, active in how many years?
Right.
The only way I see this working other than that is shit. She eliminates Charlotte. That's
Yeah,
what I
and
said.
that-
Like,
yeah.
she's
I
getting
feel
a
like
title
that
shot
might be
at
where
Mania.
you-
That's what I think is going to happen. I think she'll eliminate Charlotte, and then
Yeah.
Charlotte out of rage will eliminate Lita, and then that will start a feud. That's my guess with those two.
God, this
It's
is tough.
probably, but I'm gonna go with a little.
He's got Charlotte and Roman Reigns.
All right. That's fair.
I should have.
So who do you got, Josh, for the women's Royal Rumble?
I don't
Ronda
know.
Rousey.
So we got Lita, we got Rousey, Yvonne,
Bailey.
Bailey.
Got Bailey.
I like Bailey too. That's a good one.
pick.
Ronda Rousey's merch is in fucking
Yeah.
it's backstage. They
That
gonna bring,
is true.
how they gonna bring her back and have her lose in the Rumble?
She
The
could.
thing
And
is,
her
though,
and Becky's the money
But
match.
but she's got the certain power where she doesn't have to be in the Rumble.
She does.
Becky
Sure.
wins, right? Standing in the ring.
and then she shows on Raw because they always have a big Raw surprise the next
And-
night,
Well, not even that. She just comes out, her music plays, she comes out on stage.
and she faces her.
Stares the whole through her and then walks away.
That's awesome.
You know, I remember, I forget what year it was. I want to say 03, but I could very well be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But I remember when Kurt Angle,
Damn, Benison.
and then right after,
Shayna Baszler. Shayna been on TV for a fucking month.
sorry, bro, that's bad choices.
That's bad.
But I remember in 03,
But I
Kurt
miss
Angle
you
won the
anyway.
Rumble. Kurt Angle won the Rumble, and then right after Kurt Angle was celebrating, Taker's music hit, and Taker came out, and that set up their feud for later. So maybe that is how that's going to go. Maybe Lynch will win, and then
All right.
Rousey
I
will
want
come
to
out.
do. They did this on Busted Open. I want to do it. I want to go through all these women, and you guys tell me yay or nay if they actually have a realistic
Okay.
chance of
Oh,
winning this
boy.
match.
I'm
Okay?
going through all of them, right?
Yes, all of them.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow.
Ready? Kelly,
No.
No.
Mickey James,
No. She's a
Lita.
DNA.
Lita. I would say yes.
Nah.
Zelina,
I'm with you now.
Nah.
Yeah,
Carmella.
I think Selena has a chance.
Nah.
Selena or
All right, so we got
Carmella,
two right now. Carmella's not fucking winning.
She could.
Carmella's not winning.
Nah.
Shayna
Yeah,
Baszler.
she could.
Benson thinks so.
Baszler, no.
The Bella twins.
No.
Nah.
Summer Rae or Michelle McCool.
Nah.
Push Nikki Bella. She'll be a Final Four person.
Probably.
Yeah, she will.
Tamina. ASH.
No.
Naomi.
Yes.
Naomi caught. No, because she's in a feud with the other girl, so no.
Sonya.
I think
She's already in a
Sonya's
feud.
going to come
Yeah.
in and throw her
She's
out.
on the yep. So
And
no,
then Dana Brooke.
No.
no.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ripley.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
I don't.
maybe-
Natalia.
No.
maybe-
Shotzi.
God,
No.
Aaliyah.
No.
So we have 4 out of 20 women. And 2 of them, Bennett picked solo. So yes. So what? Why not fucking Rousey?
No, I
with
agree.
Bailey, because I think Bailey comes back. I think Asuka comes back.
No,
I think you get
yeah.
Raquel Gonzalez from NXT.
Yep.
No,
You probably get Dakota Kai from NXT.
Fine. Yeah.
Carrie's saying they said might be back.
If it was confirmed that Rousey will be back, I would be all about it. But it's not confirmed, so I'm hesitant to pick somebody who's not
Yeah,
confirmed,
I agree.
I'm
or
going balls to the
even
wall.
done the roster in the last 3 years.
I'm going balls to the wall with it.
You are.
I mean, that's not a bad pick.
I've had this bitch for 614 days. I'm going for it.
That's fair.
If I lose, I'll just get it back.
I mean, it's hard to argue because I mean, if your sources are correct, which you know with RSH we have the inside scoop. So
Fuck you, Dave.
so
If
you know-
Dave Meltzer's there and I see his little, I'm going to jail.
he's really easy. He's the 50-year-old wearing 13-year-old jeans. Really easy
Yeah,
to
but
point
you're
out.
not 50 years old.
Very easy to point out.
Kofi Kingston.
Are you wearing ripped
says-
jeans?
He is.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is. This time last year I weighed 300 pounds and couldn't wear jeans. Like, it's my fat was spewing out.
Meanwhile, I'm over here wearing sweatpants and fucking house shoes. So who the fuck am I to talk?
Kofi Wheatston says it honestly doesn't matter who wins the belt or wins the Rumble because no one's taking the belts from Charlotte or Becky.
Who said that?
Kofi Wheatston.
Oh, okay. You know,
I like it.
that's you're probably not wrong going
Who's the
over.
pick am I missing? Who the fuck are you picking?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh.
Dude, I don't
that'd
know.
be so dramatic.
Josh,
Just pick
okay.
Charlotte. Then when you
I've been
start
drinking
scream-
bourbon
then when
since
you-
5. I'm not being dramatic.
You're being dramatic. You're like everybody's pick. Fuck all your picks. What's yours? Oh, I don't know yet.
I bought Welders today for the first time ever. Not bad.
Oh,
God damn
Lord.
it.
I don't know, man.
Be a man. Pick
I'm not gonna pick Carmella,
Nikki ASH. You know you're fucking.
I'm not gonna
you love
pick
superheroes.
the anti-hero, because she's kind of like a heel now,
Yeah,
right?
she's heel.
She's kind of like the Injustice Superman.
She's like from the boys.
Yeah, the boys. Yeah. I like that.
I picked her.
Charlotte's,
I
dude, if
picked her
Charlotte
to win
wins,
my
I'll
briefcase,
fucking
so-
lose it.
I did.
Set her up like Brock. She just comes in and just eliminates everybody one by
Oh,
one.
boy.
I'm gonna pick Ronda Rousey. Fuck it. There's nobody here that's really reaching out. Charlotte's not gonna win.
I
Her and
agree.
Lita, that's set in stone.
Yeah.
Mhm, right.
So Yvonne's going Bailey. So
Bailey.
Bennett's the only one picking somebody that's actually in this rumble.
But like, look at who's in it though.
Right, I agree.
I mean, they've given up on most of them,
Yeah.
and the other half are fucking
Fillers.
fillers anyway. Exactly.
Right, you
I
can
wanted
tell.
to ask this about both. If you could book this yourself, who would you have win?
I mean, of the active wrestlers, if it was my choice and they'd actually like do
Any woman that
something,
makes sense.
the chick with what's her name?
Who,
Point at her.
That chick right there.
Rhea Ripley?
Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley?
She's who I think could be a star, or even Sonya Deville, dude.
Yeah.
I've loved Sonya Deville. So if she could actually go out and win and do something with it all day long.
You know what I'd love? I'd love for Mickey to somehow win with
That'd be
the
cool.
Impact
That
title,
would
and
be
it's
cool.
like the internet would be like, "What the?" Like the crowd probably goes silent.
Dude.
Like, what the fuck just happened?
It would
here?
blow up.
Yeah.
Like,
And
do you see how it blew up when they just announced her?
Right.
Pat McAfee said the Impact knockouts. You know what's funny on his podcast? He said they didn't tell me to say that. I just did. And he said Vince didn't yell in my ear, so I guess I was okay.
hell yeah. And like, how cool would it be too? Because remember when she got fired, she made a big deal about the trash bag
Thank you,
shit.
Sophie Weeks.
If she comes out with a trash
he
bag,
said this pod is fucking lit with a bunch
Alright.
of emojis.
Oh.
Yeah, because we pick people that ain't even in the fucking Rumble here.
That's how smart we are.
thank you, Kofi.
Oscar
Appreciate
will
it.
be back.
Wait, is this Kofi Kingston?
Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is a favorite in this
She
too.
is. Yeah.
Ooh.
Your guys' girl.
Ooh.
Your guys'
And
girl.
she is back. So
She is
she
back.
just
Yeah, she's on
and they
TV.
just trademarked the
I'm
goddess.
sticking with
And on Raw this week, she's leaning. She's getting. She
Yeah,
had a lot less dark makeup on.
I think she'll be in it. I don't think she'll win it though.
She's the third
I'd say
favorite.
I-
So the odds right now is Bianca, which I'm surprised nobody picked.
I thought about it. I almost picked Bianca when it came to people who are already in it. But I was
Yes.
like, you know what? She won it last year.
Why
can't
is
win
she
it
not
twice.
in this picture?
I know that's
It's a great
so
question.
that's disrespectful.
God damn it, that falls on the guy getting the picture.
All right, we had to fire one of our sources over at RSH.
That is rude though.
Hold on, let
Bianca's
me
in.
find the goddamn.
That's horrible.
Fuck. Who else am I missing then?
probably a lot.
God,
but-
what if we have to go through all the people again?
I mean, we don't have to. we could just move on.
Why is she on none of these?
You should just.
Oh shit, my bad. Liv Morgan
Wow, Josh.
That's- yeah.
and
Yeah, she's-
Bianca.
She's possible.
Liv
Yeah.
Morgan and Bianca are the only two we missed.
Okay.
But let's be honest though. If
Neither
Liv
one.
Morgan was going to win a Rumble, she would have done it already.
I would say yes for both. They both have a shot. If Ronda doesn't win, I think Bianca does and faces Becky to avenge
Not
that 20
again.
second
We don't want to
loss.
see that again.
Dude,
no.
I almost picked Bianca. I thought about it because she's the full
Well, you
time.
know how WWE.
But she won last year and didn't do anything.
Nobody
They
wants to
loved
see
it.
that
She
again,
won the
though.
title.
Yeah.
But she didn't do anything afterwards. She won the title, then she lost it in 3 seconds to Becky Lynch and has been gone since.
Yeah, but that was like 5 months later. or
Yeah,
something.
no, it was like 2 months
That
later.
was a SummerSlam. She wanted it.
We don't want to see reruns again.
That was at least
we
4
really
months
don't.
later.
Sorry, but we don't.
I feel like
Speak for yourself.
Bianca's run is just like Big E's run.
I'm still pissed off.
It's over.
Hold on. There's their new picture.
Finally.
Let's go through these again. No,
You
I'm kidding.
forgot Summer.
So Bianca, I never Maria Michelle McCool.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
No, here's the updated one.
this is the updated one.
The guy here said he heard us that we're going to fire him, so he quickly
It's
updated
fixed.
it.
So
His name's Stan.
all right, so right
He's
now
in the back.
there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 22 women
Wow.
Out of 30?
Out of 30. So
Wow.
Bailey,
Yep.
Right.
Asuka,
Yep.
Rousey,
Yep.
some other fucking like Molly Holly bullshit. 'cause she
Alexa
works
Bliss.
at- Alexa Bliss.
Yep.
Kyrie Sane, there's 5.
Mm.
Raquel Gonzalez from NXT because
Yeah.
she's about to
May-
get called up.
Maybe a Tori Wilson or Stacey Keebler.
Or Trish. Trish is
Oh,
teasing.
Trish, yeah.
Trish is
She
teasing.
has
Yep.
tension with
Mandy
Charlotte
Rose.
too.
Yeah, they
Mandy
could do
Rose,
Mandy Rose from
NXT.
NXT. They always do
Yeah.
NXT.
Mandy, yeah.
Raquel,
I
I
can say
think, is definitely going to be in.
Definitely. Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
That's a
I
hard
hope.
baby.
All right, so now they suddenly have more than enough women. That's fantastic for them because at
I
the,
don't think that changes any part of the.
who's your final 4?
Oh, God.
I'm never good at Final Fours.
I don't either. I ain't
I'm
won,
gonna
I
try
ain't
to
won March
predict-
Madness ever. I
um,
think it's Bianca, Charlotte, Ronda Rousey, and Lita.
I don't think Lita, only because I think that's going to be one of those
God,
things where
that's
it's going to be
tough.
in
I'm
the
not good
middle.
at those either.
Middle of the
Lita's
Rumble.
gonna throw out Charlotte.
Yep.
All right, you guys talked me out of it. I'm going. I'm going.
Seriously, it's going to be
jinxed
Charlotte
him
and
on
Lita.
that one.
Charlotte wins.
Josh is gonna puke.
It doesn't impact me in points because
You
I
didn't
didn't.
pick her.
Nobody picked Charlotte.
Sure.
But
I'm changing and I'm going with Charlotte.
God damn it!
Bennett, that's a good choice. I was thinking Charlotte myself, but I'll
Kofi
stick
Weeks
with
did.
Bailey.
I hope you're not that stoned. There's nobody named Alex. Oh, unless you mean this guy that says Shayna Baszler ain't been on TV. I think she just lost some WWE main event to.
Kofi's like, Alex, seriously?
All right, I'm trying to think my final 4. Oh
Like,
boy.
come on,
Kofi
England.
is stoned out of his mind.
This is
and
why you
he
lost
is-
World War. This is why you
God damn
lost
it,
the
Bennett, I
Revolutionary
have to
War.
do more racing.
I may change to Roman. I may before the show.
Roman is not in the women's Royal Rumble.
I'm talking about the title match.
You might as well be.
God damn it, Yvonne.
No, I'm still thinking about the Roman.
Out of
thing.
nowhere, Yvonne was like, you know what? Roman Reigns.
It's still bugging me for some
Roman
reason.
Reigns
Fuck
will
it.
win the Royal
Picking
Rumble.
against Roman bugs me. It bugs me. I may change.
All
I
right,
don't know yet.
Kofi's is Alexa, Charlotte, and Bailey. I
don't know.
I backtrack as well. I think Alexa's in the final 4.
I do too.
Roman Reigns.
I just want to see Alexa in person.
I'm saying a Bella Twins finish in the final four.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's a tough.
Probably Nikki.
maybe. I mean, I would think Yeah,
Bree's
maybe
going over
Nikki.
the top in like 20 seconds. Just that's
The
what they
fucking Bellas
forget
are not
Ryan.
gonna
But
win.
John Cena hates Nikki, so
She hates him.
Yeah, and
probably.
Bree's about to be in reality
she
show.
is. Let's see.
but probably.
Trying to think. What is it?
All right. Fuck the. We'll do the fun. No, we have to do the final four. It's one of the
Okay, what?
funnest fucking parts.
Okay.
Look, I
I'm
set
never
aside an hour for this.
Is it a
discussion.
point?
No, it's not a point.
Oh,
It's just
perfect.
general discussion. Yeah, dude, that shit was stupid. You know how hard it was to keep track of that?
I hate those
I
points.
kept adding and minusing. Remember
Last year we did surprise entrance. You got bonus points and you got negative if you're wrong. I was like, dude, fuck that.
Yeah, negatives are stupid.
It's like Steiner math.
I hate
I
negatives.
can't do it.
yeah.
Hold on. Sorry, Archie. I got to take the Buzz logo off Summer Rae's beautiful face. Look at her.
I hope Fandango brings her to the ring.
Remember her dancing. She was a hot dancer.
I like when they called her a legend.
And she got backlash on Twitter.
To be
Like,
fair,
somebody's a fucking legend.
why would she be called a legend though? Because she was there once. Like,
I do
come on.
want to tell you.
Mickey James has retweeted 3 of our tweets over the last week.
That's
Eric
awesome.
Bischoff is
I
favorited
saw that.
And retweeted 2 of our tweets over the last week.
He's gonna be doing
And I
a
have asked Nia
podcast.
Jax on a date on our Twitter 3 times in the last week because she keeps posting these pictures of her halfway dressed. So got a lot of shit sizzling.
I mean,
there.
halfway dressed is still a lot of dressed.
You
Hey,
still don't. Well, you still don't like Nia Jax.
Sorry,
What are
that
you
was
talking-
mean. That was mean.
Alright.
I shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
Yes, I'll go. Charlotte. I don't know.
She'd injure me
She-
I feel like there's somebody here
It's gonna throw her out.
that is going to like unsuspectedly be in the final 4.
Oh, sure.
It's
I
gotta
mean,
be
I think
somebody.
Daddy could be a Final Four contestant.
She
She's
can?
always
I don't know.
there.
She just lost to that girl in like 8.
Aaliyah.
Well, yeah, but that's
Aaliyah.
to put her Leah over. But like, I mean, she's always
Is there
she's a staple.
anybody on the current roster, not a legend, that you see getting themselves really over? in
And
this
don't be
match?
talking shit about our fucking boy
No,
Tyson
I'm
Kidd's
gonna reach
wife.
out to him. This
He's a huge
week.
fan.
I'm gonna see if
I
we
like
can get him
Natalia. I've
on
always have. Like
one of these
Natalia.
2 weeks after
I bet he'll
and
be.
talk about the Rumble.
I bet he'll do it.
Because guess who's producing this match?
Oh
He
yeah,
is.
I believe
He
that.
does
That's
all the
awesome.
women's matches.
That's why they've been
I see
so
one of
fun.
the NXT stars.
I think Mandy Rose might be in it. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
I
Mandy
do
Rose
too.
been killing on NXT.
Yeah,
She
she
comes out there
absolutely.
with her goon squad.
Yeah.
whatever they're
Yeah.
called.
Toxic attraction. I like
Attraction.
toxic attraction.
Yeah, of like her getting eliminated, then Toxic Attraction catches her and throws her back in. I would like that.
That could happen.
I mean, it's kind of like Kofi Kingston shit, but I like it.
All right, let's see.
But yeah, I can see one of the NXT stars getting over. Liv Morgan. I would say Liv Morgan.
I think Liv Morgan.
But she's already so over.
Yeah, I
She
agree
really
too.
is.
And she's
they
been
just
around
won't
forever.
They just won't pull the trigger.
Right.
She's
They
killing
could
it.
put her over and just she'd be like, all right, bitch, whoever's left at the
If
pay-per-view.
If Rousey doesn't,
What about
Taylor?
Paige?
Paige, yeah.
Like entering.
Fucking odds. What about Johnny Knoxville winning the men's Royal Rumble?
I'll stop watching it.
I mean, I agree.
I'll stop watching.
That's horrible.
I mean, that's not even realistic. It's not going to happen.
All right. So Brock is the favorite. AJ Styles is second. Damn, there's been a shift because this is as of yesterday.
Oh, God.
Brock's favored, AJ second, Big E's third, Roman's fourth, Lashley's fifth. It's tied with Drew.
Wow.
Man, this is
we haven't
tough.
got to the men's yet. Let's go to the women. So
These
the
matches are
favorite
tough.
in the women's is Rousey, Bianca, Bliss, Sasha, and Bailey, who's tied with Lita. Liv is sixth, Asuka's seventh, or tied with Naomi, and Paige is ninth. Charlotte's 10th, tied with Rhea.
Wow.
I just don't think we're going
Io
to see
Shirai
Paige.
is somebody I could see in the Rumble.
I do
Yeah.
too.
For a
Yeah.
minute. She's about to get called up.
About
She's just
time.
she has fought that girl who
Calls her daddy after a match. She goes,
Tiffany.
Daddy, I'm so upset.
Don't make fun
There's
of her.
also
I
a
like
chick in
her.
NXT who's asleep during the match in her pajamas, and she's really fucking good. Though. She wakes up,
Wendy,
kicks her ass,
Wendy.
and goes back to sleep.
Her name's Wendy.
That's how I live my life. I sleep, I wake up, I go to work, I
She
go to
has
bed.
her little eye mask on with her
Good
stuffed
man.
animal. All right, my final four.
Roman Reigns,
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar, Charlotte, The Rock.
You're
Is that-
taking this everybody be their own person shit. Wait,
No, just that Roman picks bother me. I may have to change the Roman. It's bugging me for some reason.
we'll get back to that.
That's
I mean,
why
if I were you, I would change the pick from Roman Reigns in this Rumble because it's not like
I don't think
All right, final four.
Do we lose Kofi Weedston?
no, he's still here. He's
Our
out.
podcast must collaborate. Do we have to smoke pot?
No,
I mean,
I'm not.
Please.
can I-
I'm not convinced that Kofi Weedston's not like Bennett's burner account. Like,
You're right.
Like they will never suspect you. Comment on him on YouTube.
It's past midnight over there. He's like, "Fuck yeah, guys."
All right, Yvonne.
I got Charlotte.
Ugh,
Final four. Bianca.
okay.
Oh boy, I got Bailey, and then
I hope so. You ever winning?
I got Raquel Gonzalez being in Final Four.
I like that.
I see her lasting a while.
She's about to come up.
And then she's going to get eliminated by maybe Charlotte, Bianca, somebody big, and then when she gets
You got
eliminated,
Bailey winning, right?
Yep.
All right.
or Bailey coming.
Now
out.
let's get
One
to
of
the
those
real
two.
shit. The men's.
How rude.
Yeah, man, this is
I'm
tough.
just being real. This one's wide open.
Both these matches are rough.
So you said,
This is fucking updated, so fuck y'all.
according to
Are
that
you
website,
sure?
you said Brock Lesnar's favored. Well, that kind of
I
fucks
know.
up what my other predictions were.
I know it's what I'm saying with mine too.
Reigns is fourth though.
God,
Boy, Reigns ain't going to win the Rumble.
no.
Lesnar,
Okay.
right?
So let's do this.
And he's the only champion who was in the Rumble.
All right, let's do this.
Right.
Yvonne, you got a pen?
No.
I think Lesnar
God
was
damn
too.
it. All right. Let's go through these. Realistic. Knoxville.
No.
Sami Zayn. The Mysterios.
No.
Theory.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
I'm with no as well, especially with Shane coming in.
he's
But
too little.
No. I forgot
Alpha
to say.
Academy.
No. No.
Private Party. Or sorry, Street Private.
He has.
See, it's easy to do.
I just said it to
Sean
fuck
has
with
me
you.
doing that.
I know who.
Superman frog splash outside the ring. That dude's
You said
insane.
Private Party. I was like, nope.
Did you see what he did on Raw?
Yeah.
I watched Raw,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Absolutely.
All right, no. Kofi.
No.
Happy Corbin or Mad Cat
Absolutely
Moss.
not.
Yeah, by the way, I hate Mad Cat Moss. He's annoying.
Hopefully, one day in the future I can see Baron Corbin.
It's
You know, they-
disrespectful.
to me, they pretty much-
Respectful. AJ Styles'
All right.
picture's cut off.
AJ
How rude.
Styles.
How rude. His picture's cut off.
Yeah, AJ's a
AJ Styles is one that I really would love.
I do
I
too.
don't think so.
No.
See, I don't either.
I need to fix his picture. How rude. It's cut off.
KO.
I say yeah about KO too.
I would say yes
yeah,
about KO.
KO, yeah.
I would
Especially
say
if Seth wins
Yeah, I
and
see
KO,
it.
because I think KO and Seth's the main event that is WrestleMania.
I
you
see
think
it.
Seth and KO.
I think
yeah.
they're going to do festival. This is Festival of Friendship, but they're going to do it right
Sure.
without Goldberg this time.
Okay.
You know, I
I
think
think
Styles.
that's your match. They're going to team up. They'll
Yeah.
probably end up getting the tag
Fatal
belts like
Four.
we talked about.
Yeah.
They'll lose them by the time Mania comes around.
Blah, blah, blah. You know how they love.
Remember when Seth had like 5 belts? He had like the tag titles.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
US champ.
Mhm.
They love putting shit on Seth.
They do.
All right, Kofi Winston's. Oh, Private Party. LOL. Yeah, that's his fucking thing.
He has me
I mean,
saying it. I say it all the time. on this show.
It's seriously
All
though.
Omos.
No.
I think he's going to break the record
No.
so they can get Strowman's
Breaking
name off the
records,
Rumble.
I think he'll throw a shit ton of people out.
I mean, he's the
I
next
don't think
Kane and
he'll
Big
win.
Show, and yeah,
I don't see it
Strowman.
either.
He's Strowman now. Yeah.
Ziggler or Rude.
No.
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 Riddle or Orton.
No.
I think Orton's
that's how they
pop.
break it
Orton's
up.
pop's going to be hot, and Riddle's throwing Orton out.
Yeah, that's how they
Yeah.
break them up.
I hate to pick against Orton, but yeah. that's
Orton
what's
throwing
gonna
Riddle out is
It's too obvious.
Man.
Of course,
As
Riddle
much as I like to
sneaking
see
Orton,
that, I
And
do
Riddle
like to
would
see
like
that.
laugh about it.
And
No,
then
Orton
on
would be pissed
Raw,
about it.
and
Yeah.
then on Raw when they fight Alpha Academy in their rematch,
Orton would just
Orton's
fucking.
going to RKO Riddle.
all right.
But I hope they don't, because I like them as a tag team.
As much as I like to see Orton throw
I
Riddle out.
agree.
And
but that'd be a good match.
Yeah.
The third
WrestleMania.
favorite.
But then what do we do afterwards? Because I like them. So like they're one of the only things I like about Raw these days. So like if they break up and they move on, you know what I mean? Like
They're going to be in. They're doing Chamber and Saudi. They can
Ugh.
both be in the Chamber.
that sounds hot.
They can both be in the Chamber, and then they can keep feuding until it's going to be Riddle and Orton.
Nothing like
at
having
It's
WrestleMania.
going to be.
Blood
Oh,
money.
well.
Right? Yeah.
Big E.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Yeah, I do too.
Big E's a top
Easy.
three
A lot of
favorite.
people think Big E.
I think Priest is going to go into his like Psycho Damien stage
think
and
so, too.
have a great showing in
Yeah,
this
he
match.
will.
too.
Absolutely.
Priest is killing it lately.
And then Sheamus. So I got Big E, KO as the only two realistic possibilities out of these confirmed people so far.
Oh, boy. Oh.
It's tough.
This one's tough for sure.
I think
if you want to do the story, you don't. He doesn't have to win the Rumble.
no, neither of them do.
No.
And you know, and I feel like Styles might be in the final four. I feel like Edge may be in this Rumble. You know, and then whoever surprises.
Miz
Well,
will be
see,
in
we'll
it.
talk
Who is
about
it?
the surprises.
Miz will be
Oh,
in it.
Miz, yeah,
So,
Miz.
so Edge and Miz.
Yep.
I feel like they both have to be in, right?
Yeah.
All right,
It's-
let me count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
20.
12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Goddamn, dirty count.
No,
All right,
it was
this
on
guy.
the list when you bring up the
Oh,
betting.
oh,
It's on the
fuck.
bottom of this.
Maybe I should pay more.
Reading's for nerds, bro.
That is
All
true.
8 more. So we got Shane and Bad Bunny. So there's 2.
Oh my God.
makes
I
me
swear to God, if
sick.
Bad Bunny comes out, I'm gonna fucking throw my beer. I swear to God.
I'm
All
with
right.
ya.
You better not.
Think
That's
you'll
like,
buy
It's going to be like $13.
You better not throw your beer.
I hope
Worth
somebody, I will
So-
love
so
whoever
there's
eliminates
To
Bad
express
Bunny.
my rage of Bad Bunny being
So
a
there's-
fucking name anyway.
I agree.
Bad
there's
Bunny.
I agree
24.
100%.
Douche.
You have Lashley losing
Douche.
because you have him. In,
Good.
Possibly,
there's
yeah.
25. The
Mhm.
lose. So we have Roman losing. You
God.
see Roman enter the Rumble.
Oh god.
I mean,
No. That's
I don't know, man. Like, that's
Mm,
tough.
That is. That's why I'm thinking about picking Roman.
Because, like,
Ugh.
either one, I don't know. I feel like either Reigns or Lesnar will be in the Rumble, but not both. But what if they both are? You
They
know?
could be.
They're both not losing their belts. That'd be
Right.
fucking crazy.
I agree, man. Like, so, like, I don't know. That's tough.
That is.
I'm still mixed on those two fools.
Josh ain't gonna like that comment, Kofi. Or Cody.
And Brock Lesnar likes to fuck me
And
out
we're
of my
teasing.
points. So
They're teasing Kurt Angle because you're going to have some other people.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle makes me sad. That dude was so amazing, but the dude can't move anymore. So please don't be Kurt Angle.
Like jumping at some point, and half these motherfuckers are like,
Mhm.
why are we putting tag teams in it? I cannot stand it. It pisses me off to no end.
Another fillers.
I get that, but
Yeah.
fill it with singles wrestlers that,
Yeah.
like, at least give the imagination that there's possibly a chance.
Sure.
Like, really, you think Alpha Academy is just going to go in?
Right.
That's fair.
You think Montez Ford is going to go in there and win the Rumble?
What about
And back in the
what
day,
about Drew?
That's what I was
is he
thinking.
back? Is his neck not
That,
broken?
maybe that's just they don't want us to know.
He was one of the guys. If he didn't get hurt, he was my number one pick.
Me
I-
too. Mine too.
But I hope
So let me pull up the odds. So,
'Cause they were look. They were.
oh, Walter.
Walter.
Walter's
His name's
going to
not
be in
Walter.
the Gunther. Gunther.
Gunther's not
Hey.
winning.
I didn't say he's winning. We're talking about people that surprise people.
Gunther's going to be unemployed in about 6
No,
months.
No, he's fucking
They
not.
also
Stop
said
it.
Braun Baker.
Braun Breaker will be in attendance. I think he will be in the Rumble.
I
as
believe
well.
that. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. The big pop.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely.
Walter,
Gunther.
I'll always fuck you.
No, his name's Gunther.
I'm aware. I watch NXT.
Well, so does Vince.
Oh,
It's Gunther.
Finn Balor hasn't been announced, but
No,
he could be one.
He could be
Nah,
one.
he's not going to do
Why
his
is
shit.
Bray Wyatt got better odds than Seth to win the Rumble?
That
Like,
has-
seriously.
that has-
do y'all
People
think that's
think-
a real
Yeah, they
possibility?
They
did.
just released new
Good.
merch of him. That's the thing.
I know. I got on Twitter and this fucking action figures
Like,
right here. Look,
I know. I've had two people.
I got his goddamn Christmas.
I'm
card.
not.
He
I'm
wasn't
not
even there.
joking when I say I've had two people tell me this
Dude,
week
he
that they think
could.
Bray Wyatt's going
I
to win
would
the Rumble.
shit my pants.
You would.
I would freak the fuck out. The lights would go out. They come back on. I'd be in the ring with him. Like I'm here.
Yeah,
I see another
I
name on
love
there,
it, Bray
Cesaro.
Cesaro, yeah.
Yeah.
he ain't gonna
I
win
really
shit.
wish they would put him in championship.
If he was gonna win
Oh
something,
god damn it! All right,
It would've
Kofi
been.
Winston's high as fuck. Cody Rhodes, no. No,
he is a free
no.
agent.
Miz,
He is, yeah.
I like how he's spelling Omos with like completely incorrect, but it's okay.
Well, to be fair, nobody knows how to spell Omos. It's a made-up
KO.
name.
I do. I can
All right.
spell it.
If there is one guy from AEW
Daniel
that
Bryan.
will be in this Rumble, it's Chris Jericho.
That's Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
They've already let him be on the fucking podcast, so it's not like AEW
But
would
that's a
let him.
podcast.
It's Daniel Bryan is not going to be in the Rumble.
I'm saying probably not, but he'd be. His
I think
wife's in it.
Jericho will be in the Rumble.
I don't
Daniel
think so.
Bryan's.
If
That's
they
because
want-
Daniel Bryan's wife still signed with WWE.
Yeah.
She's just
They're
there
on a
because
Legends deal.
she's a Legends deal. But
I'm
Daniel
not
Bryan is
Daniel
still
Bryan
on
could've
good terms
signed
with
that deal.
WWE.
No, he's not. He's busy blowing the young bucks.
No, he's on a great terms with WWE.
Ah, Kenny. I'm glad they can't see us.
He's on great terms with WWE.
Kenny Omega. I love wrestling.
I don't think
Losing to-
Jericho's on a bad term
Do
either.
you understand that cowboy shit's been going on for 2 years and Brock's cowboy shit on Raw was better than Hangman's been for 2 fucking years?
Well, to be fair, Brock
As
Lesnar
Bleacher
literally
Report-
has sex with
as
cows,
Bleacher
so
Report
it
said.
really translates on screen.
Bleacher Report said
With his
the
ugly
real
fashion,
cowboy
by the way,
shit.
too.
So fuck you, Tony.
I mean, he's a dairy cowboy. It's not really a
Don't
cowboy.
talk shit
He's
about-
not fucking hassling hogs. He's
What-
fucking
What
milking
they have on our
cows.
horse to Helmsley.
Do what?
So out of age, one of their big things, they rode a horse into it.
Gunther is not. They're not going to release fucking Walter.
name of his horse
No,
was Triple
Gunther's
H.
gonna. I agree with that. He's gonna be unemployed in 6
No,
months.
he's fucking not.
Dude,
If they wanted to release him, they already cut all the people they don't want.
No, they
They
already.
won't even
no,
fire Ali.
they're
and
like,
he
oh,
wants to leave.
Vince is like, oh, that Walter guy. I love that shit. You know what we should do though? He's from German, right? Gunther. Let's make him a fucking terrorist or a fucking Nazi. It's gonna be good shit. And then in 6 months, he's gonna be fucking fired. Guarantee it. Gunther is gone.
No, you're fucking.
They ruined Walter. They ruined my boy.
I think you've been hanging out with.
But
Kofi.
Look what they did to my boy.
You've been hanging out with Kofi. Your boy, you don't even fucking watch the
I
show.
love Walter.
You do not watch
Since 2019
NXT.
Survivor Series, I've loved
How
Walter.
many episodes of NXT UK have you ever watched?
UK?
Yeah.
0.
Then you
So I'm
fucking
an
love
American.
That's the show he's on.
And guess what? He can go back to the UK in 6 months when he gets fucking fired
Oh, Jesus Christ.
because they changed his name, and that's a death wish with NXT. Anyway,
I'm so glad.
Helmsley is what he named this
Hunter Horse Helmsley.
Yeah.
Suplex City,
All right,
bitch.
let's transition to Bennett and this Forbidden Door shit.
Do you see anybody from, I guess, Impact would be the fucking one?
ROH is on hiatus still.
Yeah, they're gone.
Well, Danhausen
they're
will
gone.
be there.
Yeah, I just seen that.
He just showed up on AEW. I don't know the fuck's going on with him. Oh my god, yo, he's lit. I'm high, but he's.
I need to learn the high speak. I'm not sure I get that. I haven't been high like twice.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think Impact, MLW. I mean, there's always chance for Nick
I want to
Cage.
see Enzo.
Dude, I want to see our boy from
Corey Graves.
Corey
Corey
Graves.
Graves,
Corey
yes.
Graves.
He'll be in it. Yeah.
Corey Graves, because he's
Oh, yeah.
cleared.
He's clear. Yep.
So they have to throw him out.
Yeah.
I want to see Jason Dugan from MLW.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, Jason.
He just fought Moose.
He's a champion, yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
just
is.
fought Moose.
Someone that no one's really thinking about is Brian Cage. He is.
Yeah,
Is
that's
he
right.
still under
He's a
contract?
AEW.
a free agent.
He's about to be.
He
Yeah.
is, yeah. I've
When
heard
Brian
that.
Cage is a free agent, Vince is going to lose his salivate out of his fucking mouth.
I don't
and
like
smile.
Brian Cage though.
Everything about him is that's one.
Yeah,
of the
It is.
It is.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it is. It
Wrestle.
is. Yep.
It's true, but his face, I just want to fucking smack, not punch,
That's
just
what I
smack.
felt about
You
Brock.
have that
I
issue
bet
though. You want to
Super
touch
nice guy.
people's.
Nice guy.
I met him at All In. So
Nice.
That big panel and stuff like that. He
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
there. Super awesome dude. I didn't have a pass or anything, and he still was cool to take pictures with me. Walked into this hotel, was like,
So what's up, bro?
let's see what happens.
I like that. I did that with my buddy. We saw the last podcast on the left in Indianapolis a couple of years ago, and we didn't have the badge, the post-show badge, but we just went anyway. So I passed the security guard, and then ended up hanging out with those guys at the bar after the show.
Moose is a big one from Impact.
See, that'd be cool because he did call out Roman,
Mhm.
but like, there's not going to be no time between now and Mania for that match to happen. And I don't know if
I don't
WWE is
see
going to
Moose.
put two of their titles over in the same night.
Like I honestly don't see
It's got to be a former WWE person, right?
That's what I'm
Like
saying,
maybe
Big
Matt
Cass.
Cardona.
Zack Ryder.
No, I think
Josh's
as much
favorite.
shit as he's talked
He's hot
lately,
right now.
Yeah,
As
he
much
is.
shit as he's talked about the company, I doubt
Nah.
it. And anybody see his fuck Mick Foley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did. And he just tweeted yesterday he's making fun of the 24/7 title.
Yeah.
I don't think Zach.
Rich
But I
Swan,
really think Big Cass.
Big Cass,
Or Morrissey or
Morrissey.
whatever the fuck his name is.
I honestly,
I know Big Cass's deal's not like long. He doesn't have long. When
Cass's contract's up, I think he'll be back. 'Cause
It
they
could
only
be.
let him go because he kept getting belligerently drunk and not listening.
he got pissed off because what's his name left him.
That dude,
You know how it would be amazing if they brought both of them back.
Yeah, it'd be big.
Yeah.
If it was
I
an
still have their
AEW
shirt.
If it was
Their
if it
t-shirt.
was an AEW guy, you would have to think it would have to be someone that would get a major pop.
Jericho, it's fucking Jericho.
It's
He's been on the podcast already.
Yeah.
It was
He
Stone
has
Cold's
no-
podcast.
yeah, but he has
I mean-
no ill will with. No, Kofi, it's not fucking Cody. Or Cody Rhodes. Which version comes out? Stardust, Dashing Cody Rhodes, or the fucking Legacy? I will lose my fucking mind.
You gotta get dashing if you do that, right? I mean,
Right.
Why? Is he gonna take the mirror and put on his fucking stupid neck tattoo?
You know that rape.
If Vince brings him back, you better wear a fucking
It'll
turtleneck.
probably be the throw breaker.
Right.
Is his hair gonna be white or is his hair gonna be
I
white
want
or black?
Stardust, and I want that shit covered.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think it's gonna be anybody. I feel like people start talking about this old Forbidden Door. I feel like they brought back Mickey James. They needed to fill a spot, and Mickey is a popular former WWE wrestler, and that's it. I don't think there's anything deeper than Mickey James.
I think
That's what she
I think another one.
Oh my god.
If it was to happen, Nick Aldis.
They're
Mickey's husband.
Yeah, they're friendly with Impact right now, and they have been for a while.
And he's through NWA, so
Sure.
there's no real connection to any major promotion.
I
I mean,
do-
no YouTube
Sure.
specials.
I do think it's funny that
Sure.
AEW is going to help Impact so much, but WWE put Mickey James in the Rumble and helped them more than AEW has in the last
Right.
year in one night.
I mean, I just hope
Hey,
Mickey
let's
James
just
came with a
have
trash
Kitty
bag.
beat your whole fucking roster. All right, let's get the picks.
Oh boy, this one's tough.
It is fucking tough.
The women's was kind of easy. 'cause
Charlotte Flair.
I'm typing that in. I'm putting Bennett at the end because I keep having to erase his.
Yeah, you're gonna get with mine.
All right,
So.
we'll start at Chuck's end of the table.
Oh shit! I have to pick the Royal Rumble winner first.
Really?
For the
I
man.
gotta go second. Thanks.
Champ goes last.
Oh,
Man, I honestly don't know.
I don't either.
That is not a good answer.
This is tough.
It is tough.
Be a man. Pick Dominic.
What can I do here?
Rey
Well,
Mysterio's on the cover of the game.
I know.
I'm so sick.
Roman Reigns. Fuck it. Fuck it. Darn it.
Yvonne.
Darn it.
Go opposite because I am gonna change my pick from that. I'm gonna have Seth.
She's like, I'm just gonna
So
say
I'm
something.
gonna pick Roman because it's bugging me.
You're picking Seth to win the Rumble.
Yes, I am.
That's
Pick-
random as fuck.
Bennett.
It is random.
I'm gonna go Big E.
Joey Janela. There you go.
Joey Janela is going to be in the Royal Rumble.
I don't really know who that is.
God damn it. This dude is a pot.
He fought Dean Ambrose in like a weird,
Oh,
what do they call it? A non-sanctioned match at like
Oh,
AEW's
okay.
one of their early
That's
shows.
how they do it when they want to have
So
someone
change
lose and
mine
not
to
have
Roman.
do it. They just did it with Adam Cole.
And I got-
Oh yeah.
and
He
I
was
got
finally
Seth. I'm
beat,
sorry,
but it
Seth
doesn't count.
freaking
Right.
Rollins. I'm sorry, Seth freaking Rollins. I'm sorry. I
All right,
said his
hold on.
name
I got
wrong.
to edit because some people can keep
Excuse
their
me.
picks. Yvonne, I hate to break it. Breaking news. Yvonne ain't going to have the fucking belt next
shut
week
up.
either.
She got the briefcase. She still might.
No, she's fucking not. I'll take that briefcase and throw it in the
Shut
fifth
up.
row.
Shit. You
Okay.
better get money for that briefcase. You better not.
I ain't scared.
He's got Roman.
Where
I
the
got
fuck we at?
Seth.
Like, and my predictions are really contradictory because I feel like Brock Lesnar. I don't know. I feel like Seth may win that match, and that means Reigns has to get in there. I'm going with Reigns.
I'm
Fuck
going
it.
with Roman
Yeah.
as well.
Tough.
These are
Roman.
tough.
Biggie, huh? That's a lot. That's a popular opinion.
My
I think
top
he's done.
3 is Roman.
It was supposed to be him and Seth anyway.
But then it's not.
Who would
And
be-
Vince isn't a backtracker. Once he makes up his mind, it's done.
I'm going
Sure.
fucking straight up Roman Reigns. He
Loses. One of the Usos get in. The Usos get entered in, and he's
Yeah, I
like,
forgot
"Hey,
about
Jimmy,
Taking
sorry,
a shot.
bro.
Yeah.
like, I'm taking this shit. He comes out at 30.
I would rather Reigns just comes out and takes Dominic's spot and beats the shit out of him first.
He could beat up who? Look at this picture.
I hate Dominic.
There's so many people he could just beat up.
Thomas a douche. Look at his hair.
He just beats up Kofi and fucking goes in because I mean they have beef with the new.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods is probably going to be in. He's
Yeah.
cleared. He's back on SmackDown this
Yeah.
week.
So there's
Be a
another.
Power Ranger or something. Yeah.
Fucking Goldberg.
Look at
don't even say it.
See, the
Don't even
reason
say.
that I won't pick Big E's because I think that's who he's going to end up fighting at
Yeah.
Mania is Goldberg.
I
That's
gotcha.
his dream
Right.
match.
That is his dream
that's
match.
just-
So maybe Goldberg comes out and they eliminate each
No,
other.
stop
don't read his.
He said it first.
Laugh my gotta hear you say fuck no. Yeah, fuck Cody. Deanna
Oh, we're talking
Purrazzo.
about Joey Janela is what you mean.
Oh, I take Joey Janela over fucking Cody Rhodes.
I know
Deanna
who-
Purrazzo. She's not going to come back. She's still butthurt the way that
I know who
they
that
fucking
is.
let her go. They fired her way back when COVID first. She was like the first line of releases after COVID.
Ah.
Right.
Vince wins the Rumble.
Heck
No,
no.
but
What is this, 1998?
Kofi. Shane's in it. It's not confirmed,
Shane's not
but
winning,
our
though.
sources tell us Shane McMahon will be in the Rumble, and I predict he will eliminate.
They didn't
Austin
even say
Theory.
Shane. They just said the money is coming.
I'm surprised nobody's picking Bad Bunny to win this.
It's disgusting.
He's
to
going to
even
have
say
a
his
spot
name.
with Priest, right?
Dude, if we
Ruined
have
his
him,
life.
we already have Johnny Knoxville. We don't need this fucking bunny character who
We
hops and
don't
hops and
need Johnny
hops.
Knoxville.
We don't. But one's enough. They-
No, they need celebrities, bro.
I mean,
I
but
would-
Bad Bunny's not a celebrity.
Yes,
This
he
just
is.
popped in my head about the women's. Tyra Valkyrie, or not Valkyrie, fucking Blanchard.
Tessa, yeah.
Tessa
But she's
Blanchard.
like, I heard
Dude.
that she has bad blood with everybody.
Dude, I feel like they are going to do something in both of these Rumbles
They are.
that's going to complete. There's going to be 3 events over. That's going to be like, holy fucking shit, this happened. They're going to the road to Mania. They have to start it right. I think Roman losing's going to put everybody in fucking shock.
I think it would.
when Seth hits a stomp
Yeah.
and it's like, fuck.
But
With
like,
KO's help, I think KO will
you think
help.
KO will help?
They've been feuding on SmackDown here lately. They're going to Seth will be on SmackDown tomorrow. He said on Raw.
Sure.
So
I hope so. I hope so.
no, you're not seeing our face. That's why I have the pictures. We'll get to our face here soon. So Roman,
Our face makes people go away.
I like how the Roman Reigns Seth outcome is going to determine that a lot. Because if Roman wins, we can't win the Rumble.
If Roman wins,
If Roman beats Seth,
Yeah,
he's
we're
not
fucked.
going to win the Rumble.
right, we're
And we're both going with Rousey as well, who's not even on the fucking active roster right now.
Shit. Fuck.
I'm going with it.
And one thing about Bad Bunny we forgot to say, Chuck, he wears his hair in little pigtails like rabbits.
I hope
Like,
he's in a. I hope
he
he just,
wears his hair. He puts it weird, like little rabbity.
I hope he gets eaten by a coyote before the show.
I can't stand. He's a waste of a human.
John
to be honest
Morris.
Oh, poor
Aw,
guy.
Poor Morris.
With
By
the
the
glitter in his
time-
abs.
By the time my ass gets to St. Louis, I'll be like, I'm changing my pick.
You
to fucking
will.
Bad Bunny.
You're gross.
Bad Bunny versus Brock. I'm down.
Worthless.
Brock
dude.
would kill him,
All right,
Worthless.
so
which I'm fine for. But
to an overview.
oh
Fuck,
god,
where's my
that
band?
gross. Picture.
Goro versus Bobby Lashley.
So we all got Brock.
Yep.
The cow humper.
Besides
Yvonne,
me, I got
unless you
Roman.
want to change your pick again before I go on.
No, I got Roman.
Me, Chuck, and Bennett have Seth fucking Rollins, and Yvonne has Roman Reigns.
Yep.
That
Yvonne
was
also
tough,
has
man.
Roman Reigns.
These
winning.
matches are tough. I
Yvonne
can't
also
help it.
has Roman Reigns winning the Women's Royal Rumble.
Shut up. That is not.
You did say it.
I did, but I did not mean it that way.
So me and Chuck have Rousey. Bennett has Charlotte. And Yvonne has Bailey. So Bennett's the only person in both Rumbles
As an active
Somebody that's in
That's
it.
in the Rumble.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, man. This is rough.
These
And
are
then
tough, yeah. Me and Bennett got.
Team Grit versus Team Mitt. So me and Chuck have Team Grit. Bennett, Yvonne
Yep.
love the fucking
Yep.
their reality show, so that's why they're picking.
Are they
Bennett-
seriously
no,
calling
no,
him
no.
Team Grit?
Team Grit, they got
Team
Should have
shirts.
won
and shit.
Dancing with the Stars. Don't at me.
And then Becky Lynch and
Yep.
Dewdrop, we all got Becky.
That's the one that's gonna fuck everybody.
Yeah. Watch something happen. The unexpected.
I mean, I'd be cool with it, but nah, it ain't gonna happen.
No, I
I
agree.
really wish they wouldn't have changed the name of this stupid ass Deep Drop.
I think they just got the
Piper
trademark for her Piper Niven, though. I think they might change it back soon. They sent out for the trademark of it at least. It's gonna be an interesting.
These matches are tough.
It is tough.
Oh, it's
yeah,
hard.
it's so tough. Me and Chuck's picks aren't even in the fucking Rumble.
Because like the Rumbles are boring. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants a full-time wrestler to win. What is this? 1999? Fuck.
And watch your girl get thrown out.
I like it.
Oh shit! Missing comments.
I still blame The Rock
Cow
for
Humper. Yeah, dude, you gotta quit talking shit about Brock.
dude.
He's gonna come in the crowd and beat your ass.
I mean, yeah, he'll have a cow in his
Thank you.
hands. It's not my
Thanks
fault
to
he does
Brock
it.
Lesnar and him entering that fatal four-way,
Fuck
making
me.
it a five-way.
Gross.
That
That's
dude,
why I won.
that dude has fucked my points more than he fucked his own cows on his farm. It's ridiculous.
With his ugly hair and fashion sense, which
I
he
know.
needs to learn to dress himself.
He
It's
watched
horrible.
more 1990 fucking 6. He's like, oh, that's my new look. Called Vince up.
With his different
McDonald's.
flair.
All right, real quick,
He is just gross with Bad Bunny.
give me a % on Drew being there.
Oh.
Suplex moo, bitch.
Hey.
Moo City, bitch. Moo, Moo City, bitch.
75%.
What was the question?
Drew, give me a % of him being there.
You know, he was my pick before he got hurt.
That's
He
not-
really was.
that
They
was
kind
mine
of
too.
hinted at it, I think.
They did.
So I just don't know how hurt he is. I don't know. 50. I'll get 50
I'm doing
50.
50-50.
I truly hope.
What if The Rock came out?
Your face, Josh is.
What if The Rock came out and then eliminated Roman?
I mean,
I would I'd lose my shit. I'd be more pissed than if Cody and The Rock are both in this Rumble.
see, the thing with that is, I've never seen The Rock live, so I'd be happy to
I
check
would
that off my
fucking-
list.
Just the look on Josh's face.
But
Your face, that'd be
Oh
priceless.
my fucking god!
I'd be cool
Wherever
with The
we
Rock.
eat after that event, I'm just gonna bitch the whole time.
I'm like fucking Dwayne. They're like, dude, what do you eat, sir? What would The Rock not eat, bitch? Like, I don't fucking want to hear.
The Rock and Cody.
I
both
mean,
in it.
If fucking Cody with his handshake agreement with AEW shows up because he just
Oh
wants to
my God.
float around because AEW wants to make up interim titles and give it to Sammy Guevara, who a month ago proposed to his girlfriend live on there. Now
That
he's
is true.
banging that chick with the fat booty.
Who doesn't do that, though? Bray Wyatt did the same thing.
No, he did not.
Sure
Not
he
on
did.
live TV.
Bray Wyatt, well, not on live TV, but Bray Wyatt was
Sammy
married
Guevara
and then was
proposed-
banging
He did, he did.
banging
He
the
proposed,
backstage.
Sammy Guevara
Announcer,
proposed
not
to his
announcer,
girlfriend.
interview.
Just announced Brock for the Elimination Chamber. Officially.
The Rock, I hope.
Breaking
Rock?
news right
Brock.
here
I'm sorry, Brock.
The Rock, I hope.
I'm not watching Elimination Chamber either.
from
You
our.
realize, so transitioning to this fucking Rumble that I picked, that The Rock and Punk are both in, which
Yeah.
pisses me
Why
off.
did you pick that Rumble?
Because
with
John
Eric?
Cena won it.
Cody's in.
Watching clips on Twitter the other day, and I'm like, John Cena's Epic Return Rumble was so much better
Yeah.
than the one I picked.
I don't know why you didn't pick that one. That's why I was
Don't
confused.
fucking-
I was
and
very
also
confused
Cody's
by that.
in it too, Josh.
I watched.
Yes.
I watched that yesterday. It was a very boring Rumble, and like,
fuck you.
and I like The Rock, but like it ended with The Rock. It's like this isn't that exciting. Oh, my mom's here on the stage. Well, yeah, I'm glad that she's in there. You
I
buy her a
really-
car every Christmas.
I
I'm
hope-
glad she's there.
Yeah, I
hope
saw
The
that.
Rock's in it.
They
just to see your
announced, like,
face.
every
Oh,
big-
God.
They didn't announce Brock, so that is breaking. Roman, Becky, Charlotte, Seth, Lashley, and Mansoor, of course, will be there.
That's
And
my
Elimination
pick.
Chamber.
He's being in the Rumble.
So when is this Blood Money pay-per-view? Is that what month is that in?
In February, it's taking place. It's
Elimination
Oh,
Chamber.
Don't they have
boy.
two in February?
February.
Because they have Vengeance.
Well, they last year they did fucking
They're doing Vengeance this
Fast
year?
Lane.
Well, they always do Fastlane, don't
Let
they?
me see their fucking.
In the last
schedule.
decade or so, they've been
Hey,
doing
I thought they were
Fastlane.
doing Vengeance or something.
Oh, I can't wait to see a Rocker.
NXT is doing St. Valentine's.
First of all, The Rock and
Chambers is.
Cody don't belong in the same sentence.
No, they don't.
Why do you think Cody is coming? This guy's
I know.
he's got a hard
A lot of-
dick for Cody.
a lot of people-
What is
Hey,
the
don't
deal?
scare off our number one fan. Your dick can be as hard as it wants.
It's a mustache, isn't
All
it?
right,
It's
so
a neck tattoo. That's
Saturday,
what it is.
Yeah,
February.
yeah,
Hey, so
exactly.
they're doing Saudi Arabia on a Saturday,
So we're gonna be able to watch it at like noon on a Saturday, which is kind of cool.
I mean, I won't.
Yes,
but
the last Saudi show was actually really good.
I watched
We
it while I
got
was working.
Seth and-
I was getting paid to watch it though, so it was
Nah.
different.
There's nothing after that though. Then it goes to Mania, and the May 8th pay-per-view is
Oh.
TBA.
There's no Fastlane this year. That's cool. Fastlane always sucks.
So
That's
they're just
good.
gonna build. All right, so let's transition to the 2013 fucking Rumble. Here's the cool picture.
The Rock's on your
Shut
side.
I remember watching it live. I remember thinking it was boring back then.
I forgot about this
Oh,
match
that's
completely.
NXT. That's why I'm wrong. They are having a Vengeance Day.
Oh, NXT. Yeah, they like doing the old school. They take the old names
It's
and
the
they.
same weekend as
Blood Bunny?
As Blood Bunny.
Gotcha.
All right, let's go to this.
Josh
shit.
wants to stare at the Rock.
I put a
Finally.
I put a poll on our Facebook
I
group,
think-
and people started adding their own Rumbles. It's like the point of the poll was for them to vote on R3, so they started posting their own, and the one that won was
2006.
yeah,
bitch.
like, they're like, "Oh, 1994 is so underrated." It's like, bitch, that's not an option, John Hunter. Like, Benison. Nobody cares about the 2003 Rumble.
Right.
I mean, we watched 2001. I think 3 is arguable.
Anyway.
Was it about The Rock?
No, 01 was Austin.
Austin.
All right.
Rock was 2000.
Josh, don't forget
Yes,
that
this
one.
pay-per-view.
NMSG,
In
right?
2000, yes. And I think 2000 was 2002 was Batista, I believe.
That was the Cena Batista
Yep.
deal.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
yep.
remember
Double
that.
elimination, not supposed to be a double elimination.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
And I think that's when Vince came down and broke his legs. I could be
Yes.
wrong.
Yeah,
That might have been later.
He
Sounds
got
right.
to the ring and tore both of his
I
quads.
think that was later, but yeah. I think I'm getting fucked up here, but
We
yeah.
can't wait to hear Josh's intake on this.
Fuck him.
All right,
The
Royal
stash.
Rumble 2013. I actually have more notes for this one than
And a
I
lot
did
of
not
it's gonna
enjoy
be
the
bad.
09 one very much. But anyway,
Oh, shit.
No, I think the
Good
9 was
opening
better than this
pa-
one.
I agree.
Fuck
Randy
off.
Orton won it.
You're only
So,
saying that because it's
I mean, the
mine.
show overall, I'm not just judging this on the winner of the Rumble, the overall
Yeah.
show.
I'm judging on both.
Yeah. Was Team
Oh,
Hell No
both.
and the 09 Rumble? No, fucking wasn't. Thank
Yeah, and that was great.
I agree.
It was
I-
that
you.
joke.
Fucking Drew Carey.
It
in
made
it.
Kane a joke.
Listen.
Too. It really did.
We get back
It
on the
did.
fucking schedule.
Poor
Kofi
Kane.
Wheatston ain't got time for our babbling shit anymore.
Okay, Josh, quit doing it.
Good opening package for Rock versus Punk. Forgot it was actually a pretty solid program. It actually was pretty
Sure.
built.
Yeah, it was very built.
I take a shot at AEW for not doing video packages later in my notes, but we'll get to
They don't
that.
do video packages at all.
Not really. They're WWE's video packages are
Oh,
so
they're
much
they're.
fucking
I mean, they have all the. Yeah, they've always been good.
All right, fucking Cody.
What is
Look at that stash.
Kofi, put your fucking dick back in your pants. It's Kofi and Damian Sandow against Team Hell
I forgot that they were a tag team. The Dashing. What was it called?
Nah.
Road Scholars.
Rhodes Scholar.
I
That's
used to
it.
like it, unfortunately.
I forgot
did.
about
I
it.
did
So,
like it.
They won by submission.
Look how bad
Or Team
Kane
Hell
looks.
No
God.
won by submission.
Those
to
tag
retain.
team belts are so fucking ugly.
Yeah, well, they made them better. They made them silver and
And-
red.
They look like fucking pennies.
Well, now they're
right.
fucking big ass gold coins.
And Kane
They
looks
just
like a
painted him
joke
blue and
too.
red.
Right?
He doesn't look like a monster. He looks like a joke. Kane
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I miss the old school Kane.
I
Dude,
do
Kane was
too.
my favorite wrestler back in the
I
90s.
watched, the Austin podcast about when he was unmasked. It's like a 10-minute clip of it. That's one I watched. We talked about how everything he did was to lead in that. Like
Yeah.
his wife didn't know how they cut his hair. They said he was in the back getting it shaved, and Bruce Pritchard's like, "Stop right there." He's like, "What the fuck do you mean?"
It made sense. Yep. I remember he took that mask off. I thought the same thing. Like he took. So after that happened, I was like in high school. I thought so. That motherfucker was always wearing a wig. You know how stupid I am. Dude, Kane was a beast.
Yeah.
And you know, I blame Triple H. You know, he was begging a corpse, and then he
Mhm.
fucking unmasked.
Yeah, that was a weird time.
All right, y'all throwing me off.
Caught JR on fire. Poor guy.
He did. Yeah, he did. Poor Joe.
But love Team Hell No and Damian Sandow could give
Mhm.
a fuck less about Cody Rhodes then, now, and forever.
That should be on a t-shirt.
Mentions of Dr. Shelby reminded me of those
Terrible.
hilarious segments on
Oh.
Raw. Such good shit. Fun match. Nothing really jumped out, but I enjoyed it. Ryan
Yeah.
wins with the crossface.
I forget what he called it, the no or the yes lock at that point.
No.
That would have been the no log.
He
The
was
no
heel.
log.
Yeah,
it was
so-
a no log.
Good match, but for real, fuck Cody.
But for real though. For real, guys. For
It's in
real.
my notes.
For real,
Of
guys.
course it's bad.
Fuck that
And
guy.
then this transitions into a backstage segment where Daniel Bryan and Kane are given their numbers
Oh,
by
boy.
Vicky. Brian shows Kane his, and they have this awkward moment where Brian's like, I showed you mine, so now you got to show me yours.
It was awkward.
Kane says no, and then walks away.
Yeah.
And I said I proudly own almost all of this team's shirts, which I do.
You did.
I even got the hug everybody shirt.
He does.
It's like
he
plain
does.
white and then the stick figures.
I wouldn't brag about that, but whatever. You know, you
I wouldn't either.
All right, Kofi has his dick back in his pants now. Kane was for people who got bullied, favorite wrestlers. Well, as long as your dick's away, I'm going to take the Cody picture down now.
Dude,
Speaking
Kane
of
was
somebody,
the beast. What are you talking about? Kane was
speaking of
awesome.
somebody, you have to keep watch your dick around. Alberto Del Rio.
That's on our side.
If you got a vagina.
He's on our side on this.
Oh no, where's my fucking fan? All right, team. Oh no, I can delete that
I'm
one.
not gonna lie. I kind of fast forward to this match. I can't stand looking at the
Yeah,
other
this was the opening match.
Yeah.
Alberto Del Rio was a babyface. Bret Hart greeted him backstage and put him over.
What
That's
is wrong with you,
embarrassing.
Bret Hart? Really?
And he beat the Big
God.
Show. I have some notes on this. For some reason, Del Rio's a babyface. It's hard telling what Big Show is because he changes for him hourly.
Fact.
Great
Right.
selling by Del Rio. Forgot how good in the ring this guy was. A lot of weird spots. The table spot off the light was rough. I never was a big fan of either. And for sure doesn't help me enjoy this match, but it wasn't bad. I do like Ricardo. The taping of the Big Show to the bottom rope was a pretty clever way for him to win.
That
it,
was
to keep
clever.
Big Show looking strong. Not a bad opener. Not great either, but I was okay with it.
I mean, you know, if Big Show's in the title picture after the year 2005, you know it's filler.
Yeah.
And that's what Del Rio
What was it,
also
a couple
was.
years ago, he came out after Mania, after the
To Fat McIntyre.
Yeah,
He's
like,
on the
fuck.
dark match after WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they showed it on Raw.
I like Big Show, but I mean, it is what it is.
The COVID era was so fun.
Yeah. I mean, I like Big Show, but Del Rio was a joke. And Big Show was just,
Absolutely.
you know, he was just a
I
filler
heard
guy.
somebody say Ziggler.
Zigzag.
Backstage segment after this match was Ziggler, AJ, and Biggie Langston.
Langston,
Yeah, that's when he was hot.
That's
I put
exactly.
funny as hell seeing these three together.
It
Biggie
was,
even has a last name. Ziggler chooses to.
And
the
Antonio
Rumble.
Cesaro.
Yeah.
Also, funny seeing Matt Stryker and AJ yelling at him. AJ was like down for Dolph in this. She's like, "That's
Yeah.
my man."
I forgot that Matt Stryker was a backstage guy for a
Yeah.
while. I was
She
like,
was
oh
making
shit.
out with him on stage for like 2 minutes.
Then Big E starts
Jeez.
talking in some weird reporter voice. So I put, I have no idea what the fuck Big E is doing here. Love that. Love the briefcase is beat up. Just makes it look dope. I like how it's like it shows where he's
Yeah.
used it 1,000 times.
Sure.
He's carrying, there's a dent in the bottom.
Yeah,
I like
it's a
that.
weapon, dog.
Dolph says he's going to win the Rumble, cash in his money in the bank, and unify the belts at Mania.
I feel like we
As
can
the
probably
segment
change
ends.
this picture
You
here.
don't want to look at
Please.
Del Rio?
No, he's a
Hold on.
creep.
Kofi's talking about Pornhub. He did.
Apparently, he likes watching Del Rio on
I've only
Pornhub.
watched Del Rio
He likes that
Pornhub
hate porn
balls.
shit.
Like,
As a
Balls.
woman, I can speak. Del
now,
Rio's a creep.
speaking of somebody who's watched Paige's sex tape, Del
Oh
Rio's
my
not in it.
God, poor Paige.
It's Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox.
Ew.
but
That's a
just
devil's
me.
three-way, bro.
The,
Oh my
the
God.
Alberto Del Rio Page stuff landed in court, so we don't
It
discuss
did.
that.
Because he's a creep.
All right,
'Cause it
let's
proves he is a
transitioning
joke
here.
and a creep.
So we'll leave the Rumble for the end. CM Punk versus The Rock.
No, you're fine.
Well, to be fair, this match was last.
Yes, but
Last.
we're putting it where it should be. But,
Oh, you get to say that nice about the Rock.
all right, so there's a backstage segment with The Rock before the match.
All
Another-
jacked
I
up.
put
We all
another
got
great-
struggles.
I put another great video package. WWE is good as fuck at these. Another cliche Rock promo. Finally, if you smell blah blah blah. Let's get to the match already. Rock. talks
Unlike
about
John Cena's, the champ is here.
Exactly.
Rock talks about adversity. I put try watching one of your movies and surviving. That's adversity.
Oh,
The cancer thing
wow.
about his mom surviving was cool though. Cancer can fuck off.
Yeah.
Cancer can fuck off.
Absolutely.
But yeah, fuck The Rock and his movie.
What's the problem with The Rock? You know, when he's this Rock, like we don't want to hear real life shit. You know what I mean? Like say Wu-Tang and shit. That's what we want. That's what we
You
want to
have
hear.
nothing I say about The Rock ever. You don't
All right,
ever.
so The Rock wins
Oh, Josh is happy.
after they restart the match.
Which how obvious? If anybody picked
Right.
John or CM Punk to win that match, you had Down syndrome because clearly it was The
Yeah.
Rock and John Cena too at WrestleMania.
Right.
Like-
and the winner would go on to fight the winner of the Rumble, which we,
Yeah. We
for
know
our
who it
sakes,
is.
right now, we don't know who it is.
Oh, okay.
All right, I put Heyman so damn good. It was
Yeah.
weird seeing him with someone other than Brock.
Right.
This was prime Punk and probably the match in which he got his bad attitude and started throwing his tantrum.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I kind of blame The Rock because The Rock kind of started the part-time hate,
Fuck
You're
The Rock.
right. Yeah.
and Brock
Part-time.
Lesnar took that.
Rocket came back before this.
Brock, he wasn't champion before this. Rock started the part-time champion. Brock didn't become the part-time champion until like 17 when he took that over.
That's true.
Like The Rock really started that trend because Lesnar had a
Hey,
match
Chuck's
with Cena.
finally hating on The Rock. I'm
No,
all for that.
I like The Rock. I'm just saying I blame The Rock for starting the part-time champion.
We hear you over here.
You didn't realize the microphone's right there.
We literally can, we can hear you. What?
Oh.
We hear you. We're not.
So,
What about Pornhub?
I've seen the page sex tape 6
oh
times.
my god, we don't need to know.
Not 7.
Oh
6.
my god.
only 2 minutes in.
that's all I
That's
need.
as long as the sex tape is.
Did anybody see Heyman's comment about Punk? About right now?
Oh, no.
No.
So he had an interview and he basically was just like, where to see Punk go after the nostalgia wears off. It's a good fucking point.
Yeah.
I
That
feel
is
like
a
it's
good
already
point.
wearing off. That's why they're doing the MJF feud.
Yeah.
I mean,
still.
where are the ice cream bars at in the stores?
Oh, he handed them out at his event.
He ran out.
Yeah.
I like CM Punk, but I mean, the dude is a crybaby.
He
It just is what it is.
It is. He is.
If CM Punk shows up at the Royal Rumble, I'm fucking leaving.
And I have more
Dude.
shirts than Randy Orton shirts.
Dude, I'd be
That's
pumped if-
scary.
If CM Punk showed up, I'd be pumped. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would.
I'm going in RSH gear.
Oh, me too.
Me
I'm
too.
buying a shirt. At the
Me
event.
too. I am too.
Then they still have to buy a Andre the Giant shirt. Do you think they'll have them?
They might.
They
They
might.
Because I know.
it's a pay-per-view. I feel like they're gonna
I mean,
way
they
more
might have
merch.
nostalgia.
I feel
Okay.
like the doors probably open at 6:30, and that's probably when
Maybe
we
they
should
really
get
have a
there.
whole lot of shit,
Right.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
We
Yeah.
probably should get there when the doors open.
I mean, I just don't want to buy shit there because it's expensive. That's what Amazon's for.
That is
What the
true.
fuck?
I'm buying something.
I am too.
I'm gonna buy me a fucking hoodie of something.
Bloodline.
No,
No.
Maybe.
I don't know. I can't wear that out. And be like, who was?
I'll buy Lita's phone number.
Anyway, back to this match.
Oh,
Anyway,
Now
Blah,
where
blah,
we
blah. Actually, much better match than I remembered. The use of the sharpshooter with Brett in attendance was pretty cool. The Rock bottom through the announce table was a cool spot.
no. There was no rock bottom through the announce table. There was the Rock putting CM Punk in the rock bottom maneuver, and then the table just fucking collapsed. There was no rock bottom through the
Keep
announce
Kev
table.
alive.
It was a Kurt Angle Triple H kind of
It was.
I remember that.
And like the Rock tweaked his knee,
Yeah.
and I laughed I rewound. I was sitting there working yesterday. I ran about 4 times. It made me laugh a little. It made me laugh.
It shows the Rock's ability.
I mean, he's fucking 800 pounds. The dude's ripped as shit.
Now
Yeah.
go watch the Tooth Fairy and tell me how fucking great the dude is.
That's a cute movie.
Anyway.
God, shut up.
How horrible does it feel to go through an intense match like this and know you're going to lose to John Cena anyways?
Oh,
Just saying.
God. Just
Lights
saying.
go out. You hear screaming and yelling. I put Ben there. Cole keeps screaming it's the Shield, so I guess it has to be. The stipulation.
What does that mean? You've been there.
Oh, we don't need to know.
That's
This
for a
is wrong.
different podcast.
Ah, yeah.
Exactly. I was gonna say wrong show.
I'll tell you guys a story on the way. We have 6 hours.
There you
Oh,
go.
no.
That's for the Lights Out podcast.
Oh, especially when I'm 5 or 6 fireballs in. Anyway,
Oh, God.
Jesus.
He's
They're
going
little
on.
bottles. You think that was gonna last?
They're shooters. It's fine.
that's what they're
God.
for. All right, lights go out. It's the Shield.
I forgot about that.
Punk gets in the ring, hits the 1, 2, 3. Here comes Vince.
Yep.
He says the Shield strip him of the belt. The Rock says, "No, I'm taking it. Restart the match now." They
Vince
do.
did. Yep.
Punk and Heyman are tripping the fuck out. Vince restarts the match. Here we go again. Punk gets the upper hand at first, then rock bottom, people's elbow.
Fine.
I think there was 2, but
Sure, I don't remember.
Rock is your new champ. Well, until Cena beats his ass at Mania.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Yeah.
let's get to the real match because The Rock fucking sucks. Is
I mean,
Kofi's still here?
I like The Rock.
He has a he put a message
Gotta
in.
go, guys. Loved every minute of this
Wow.
show. Please inbox Dirty
Oh.
Heels Podcast on Twitter.
Oh,
We'll follow you, but we
We'll
only
follow.
follow like 20 people.
Dirty Heels podcast.
No.
I've been drinking for a while, so I might not remember that, but
I mean, before we transition,
we'll-
how's it spelled?
D-I.
Everybody spells their shit fancy now. with
I know,
T's
y'all
and
gotta
shit.
be special. D-I-R-T-Y. That's the same.
There it is.
we found it.
Followed. Bada bing, bada boom. Finally.
All right.
Now, if you don't follow us back, we'll fucking unfollow you. How about that?
Yeah, that's exactly how this works. All right. Let me get rid of these overlays. John fucking Cena. So there
Oh,
we go.
gross.
Ugh.
Oh, gross.
Look at that guy.
So let's go.
Hustle, loyalty,
Have
respect.
you watched Peacemaker yet?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
It's fucking fantastic.
I liked him in the Suicide Squad. So
I'm gonna go with Josh and say Cena's a better actor.
no.
Absolutely.
way.
not.
Have you
Absolutely
Have you watched
not.
the Vacation or whatever? The
Yeah, Vacation
Vacation
Friends.
Friends?
Yeah, I watched that. That was
Fucking
funny.
Amazing. Like
Absolutely.
him being able to get out and just be.
Funny.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean,
And he rebirthed the Fast and Furious franchise on his own.
No, I think
No,
actually.
I think
No.
he
I
resurrected
never
it.
watched after.
It was really
after
bad.
after
It was
the
a
second
fake
one,
I haven't seen it.
quit
There's a
watching.
reason why I haven't seen it.
It was bad.
No,
Disney
no,
was
no.
like, it's so much better working with like a good actor than The
Oh.
Rock.
I'm not,
Please.
I'm not about
Whatever.
family, so
You what?
I said I'm not about families.
Oh, I'm about those memes. I got so many family memes with Vin Diesel. They're great.
Family. I love the series.
Oh my god! Look at our mom.
But
She's brainwashed.
John Cena's
God.
really not that good in those movies.
No God.
The
Mom's
Rock was way
watching.
better.
You brainwashed our poor mother. No, he's not cute. He's gross. I mean, sorry.
He thinks he's a Marine, but he's never in the Marines. I'm so confused.
I know.
He was in the Marines, Randy Orton. So I'm
Yeah.
confused.
All right, stop it.
Is it Randy Orton or John Cena?
I think he was a Navy SEAL, but
Royal
whatever.
Rumble.
God,
Obviously, John Cena wins.
obviously.
Dolph
Sure.
Ziggler comes out first, and he actually cuts a promo, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, I like
I
that when
put
he did
this
that
was the prime push time for Ziggler.
I
It
have-
You
was.
could tell because they're giving him promo time backstage. He's grabbing the mic in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Out comes Jericho in his light up jacket, which is fucking badass. The crowd popped like a motherfucker for Jericho.
Yeah, they did.
This must be a returning Jericho because Michael Cole's losing his fucking mind.
And he had his
He's like, "Cross Jericho!" And it's like, damn, bro,
his
chill.
sparkly his
But the
light
light-up
up
jacket's
jacket. I,
sweet.
love, I
Oh,
want
yeah,
that
that's great.
jacket.
It's a good
I want that jacket.
shame that Dean Ambrose fucked that up.
Josh's favorite comes out at 3.
Oh, I put great Cody Rhodes again. If
That's
seeing
what I
him
said.
once wasn't bad enough, here he is.
That's what I said. Why him again? Didn't we just see him
Number
This
4
fucking guy.
is
earlier?
Jamaican Kofi.
Yeah.
Naked.
Yes.
No, oh,
We had to
how that song
specify
goes. SOS.
He's still Jamaican at this point. Then here comes Santino.
Oh, he didn't last very long, did he?
He didn't, poor
I thought
guy.
we'll see how last he longs this time. LOL. He throws people over the top.
LOL.
Poor
He throws
Santino.
people. He throws everybody over the top rope,
But they're all like still in the match.
and he starts celebrating.
Poor guy.
And then he pulls out the Cobra, hits Kofi. That sounds weird reading
That does
back.
sound weird.
Then Jericho throws him out. Thank God. At least he lasted longer than he did in 09.
Remember when we had that awkward podcast?
Yeah.
And like,
he was like, "What did you say?"
we all weren't familiar with each other yet, so
Yeah.
we didn't
It
work.
was-
And then he was like, "My gardener's here. Can we do this another
Yeah.
time or some
It's
shit?"
like,
So
fuck this
funny.
guy.
Wow.
It's like 40 minutes in. He's like, "Oh, I know we haven't got to what we were supposed to talk about, but can we
The
do this
gardener's
later?"
here.
We had 3 of us and one who this
I
was like,
blame Bennison because first off,
He picked Shayna Baszler in the fucking women's.
Exactly.
"Dang, that's weird.
he's
Bad
from
taste.
Britain. He's British, so fuck
Bad
that.
taste.
And he likes soccer, so fuck him.
I mean, it's football over there.
Whatever.
Cold football. Ice football.
3MB Drew
Football.
McIntyre comes out. I said-
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Like, how small did he look compared to
Yeah.
I
now?
put
That's
it's crazy to see where he is now compared to then. Worked his ass off after he got fired and
Yeah.
came back the right way.
He did.
Like he got buff. He got himself over at Impact.
Steroids.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
Hey.
dude, he looks so different from then to now.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Kofi said,
He
"Going
was
live at
puberty.
8. I'll
Was it?
follow and
Puberty.
give a shout out.
Finally,
Rebirth. I don't know what F and F means, but if you don't follow
Fast
us
and
back-
Furious.
Oh, fuck Fast and Furious. And if you don't follow us back on Twitter, I'm blocking you
Wow.
within the next 25 minutes.
Wow.
Anyway,
He says he's going live right now, so he probably didn't hear that. But
Probably not.
I know mom still ain't watching.
Our mother.
Anyway,
lame.
back to important things. Titus O'Neil is out right now. But I did like the primetime players as a team.
I like their entrance. That was kind of cool.
Millions of dollars.
Man,
Jared's
Jericho
nuts.
throws out McIntyre. But I can't wait for the day he returns to WWE. I feel like
Jericho will come back.
Oh, I'm sure he'll retire.
Absolutely.
he will
He
be
will.
there this Saturday night.
I don't think so.
If
But
there's one guy from AEW that should,
I think it'd be Daniel Bryan.
they're not going to put that dick rider back in the Royal Rumble.
Telling you.
He's hanging out with the fucking elite.
So what?
He thinks he's cool. He's the American Dragon now.
Yeah, American Dragon.
That was
Yep.
what he was before
Yeah.
WWE.
He wasn't.
I mean,
they
it
didn't
makes
call
sense.
It American Dragon WWE.
Before WWE.
They made him a star.
No, they
Then he
didn't.
left. Yes, they did. He wasn't a fucking star
Dude.
before. What, Ring of Honor? Where would he be wrestling right now? Ring of Honor.
In 2009, I knew who Daniel Bryan was before he went to WWE.
Hold on.
I remember. You know who made
But
Daniel?
it's like everybody else in AEW now, right? They were all these indie people that made their own following.
Sure, absolutely.
And they brought that following over.
Sure.
And it's the same thing with guys that just now left NXT. Adam Cole had his own Cole
Sure.
following.
Oh, Bullet Club
So-
shit. Yep.
So a lot of these
Adam
guys-
Cole was Orange Cassidy last
All
night.
So
WWE
what?
does
And a
is
lights
put their
out match.
merchandise out on a grander stage instead of fucking pulled out tables.
Sure.
Before events.
Sure.
I mean, let's be honest.
Hey, there's WWE shop.
And I think-
no,
and
I mean, though, they're putting it out on a global thing
Right.
compared to 10 years ago, or pro wrestling team wasn't a thing in
Sure.
Chicago. So now they have that, which is cool. But before that, it was tables.
Yep.
Sitting outside the front, they would go do their match and come sit at their fucking table and make their money.
Sure.
I'm not a big fan of the Young Bucks anymore.
I hate 'em.
think what they
I've
have
never
done
liked them.
has changed, but I did read their book.
Yeah.
And to hear the stuff
They
they
wrote a
went
book.
through to get, I mean,
Sure.
you're talking about
I got you.
you're talking about making a trip from California
Grinding.
to New Japan Wrestling to come
Wow.
back and wrestle somewhere in California, to go to Ohio somewhere, and then back to New Japan.
I don't
Sure.
want those guys in my state.
Grinding.
I agree.
But you know what I mean? That's how they did it. So the American Dragon thing, I think it's cool for him to be back. I'm all about that.
No, me too.
I'm going to go with MVP of you right now. And
Speaking of golf,
I got to
get to
keep
that.
you away from him.
during the Lashley match,
You don't want none.
you got heat with him.
I'll take
You
his
do.
cane and shove it straight up his candy ass.
All right, I need to put up the picture. John Cena. All right.
No, you can
Ugh,
take that.
look at-
You can take that off.
Look at him steroids.
God damn.
Not even wearing a belt.
And that gross face.
Where am I at?
That's all natural, sir.
Look at them sit-ups.
Supplement.
I do 1,000 supplements a day.
Goldust comes out. I said, just like in 2009, we get Cody and Goldust in the ring at the
I
same
put
time.
Stardust again.
I put, I hope someone throws Cody out. I'm sick of seeing his weird face, his dumb mustache, which is almost as dumb as his stupid
Dude,
neck tattoo.
I agree with that, though.
I do.
That
David
mustache is
Ot-
terrible.
David Otunga.
What
Or
a name
tongue-
drop.
Or
A good
Tunga.
lawyer. Resident
I
lawyer.
thought
Lord.
Nexus was the
Dude's
biggest
ripped.
disappointment
I like
to me for WWE in the last 10 years.
I-
Could have done so much more with that group.
Absolutely.
That's
Anyway.
WWE's motto, I think, with these groups. Like, the only one that really got over in the last decade was the Shield. Like,
Mhm.
Nexus was cool that they ruined.
They
The
did. Yeah.
Bloodline's getting
Well, I mean, but they're basic, though.
He
Like,
hates the bloodline.
I think they're just boring. They're not
he hates
really
everything about Roman, even though he picked him in the
Undisputed
Rumble.
Era.
badass.
I forgot he did.
Oh, no, I just think,
Imperium.
I just don't think and they're badass. I just don't think Bloodline is really a group. It's more like the Roman Reigns show. It's not a group. You know what I mean? It's not like
It's a generic NWO. You gotta think
It's like
it was-
Legacy.
you had
Very
Hall
generic.
Pass,
Yeah, Legacy.
And
you had the
Legacy
champion,
sucked,
which was
too.
Hogan,
It did
who was
suck.
pushing it forward. I mean,
yeah, like when it comes to like a dominant stable, sure they're tag team champions, so it counts as a dominant stable, I guess, but they're not. It's not a real group. It's not like Evolution
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
even the NWO where they all have their own role. Clearly, this is the Roman Reigns show, and the Usos are his bitch, and that's how it's categorized.
But-
That's so.
You know what I mean? Like the Usos aren't a
Roman
Team.
Reigns.
And how big are you
most
gonna-
Groups like that. Sorry,
You're good.
Most groups when they have a world champion like that, they surround them. I mean, Angle did it with the fuck he was Charlie Dawson Benjamin.
but they
World's
weren't
greatest
established
tag
yet.
team.
Usos have been established for a decade almost.
Well, they were falling out of flavor when they joined. When like Roman got Jay over. Like when he
Mhm.
fought him for the
Sure.
title, that Jay is catapulted higher. than
But what did
he'd
he
ever
do at the
been.
same time? He made him his bitch. He beat the fuck out of him and
And
made
now
him
he's been
bleed.
tag champion for like a year.
He was a tag team champion for years
I
before
get
that.
what- I get what he's saying though. Like, obviously they had to do it with their family, but you know, every younger version of that had the older person leading it. So Orton with Rhodes and DiBiase.
Sure, but they weren't established,
Right,
unlike the
that's what I'm
Usos.
saying. I'm agreeing with you that if he could have had a younger team, it would have made more sense.
Sure.
Because then he's teaching them the way, but you know, you're dealing with
Oh,
a
wait
guy
till-
that's been there actually probably
Longer.
than you.
Wait
They-
till that dude from
From NXT comes up.
So I remember
The
when
other fucking Usos
I remember when the
out there.
Usos were fighting the Shield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's how far they've been here. Like they've been here. Their career has been at the same time.
Yeah, but you're gonna pop when Jimmy's like, okay, you can have my spot, Roman.
I won't pop. I
Yes,
think.
you will.
No,
It
I
ain't
won't.
gonna
Yes, you
happen
will. You'll
so
pop.
much.
I won't pop. I think that's fucking pussy
You're
shit.
gonna sit in your chair all bitter, like
Dude, I will too.
I fucking hate wrestling.
I'm not gonna pop for Roman
you're
Reigns.
gonna
He's a
pop
pussy.
for anything.
I pop for The Rock.
I fucking hate
Alright.
Rock. The Rock is not gonna fucking do that.
I hope
He'll be
so.
great
I hope.
at the Rumble. I don't think he's gonna solve.
Yeah.
Facts.
And when Bailey comes out, how many fucking small families are you going to chase?
I
out of
mean,
the
I
arena?
actually like Bailey now.
She don't smell
So
like pickles no more.
I bet she doesn't come back as a heel. I bet she comes
Oh,
back.
God, I hope
she does.
I hope
Oh,
he
dude.
does.
Hey, I hope not.
I don't think
Not
so.
the pub-
I hope
Hell.
she comes out with her old music. That
No.
shit hits. She cuts him down again.
That'd be funny.
That would be
Like
funny.
fuck you,
I'd
Come
like
back
that.
as a heel Bailey.
dude. She just got over. As a...
I
They
wouldn't
got her.
change a thing about it.
All right, back to Nexus because Heath Slater comes out next.
They fight each other. I remember,
He was also part of 3MB at this point.
He's
so
got kids.
Me-
Remember that?
Nexus
That's
number-
what he's saying. I got
so we're
kids.
at,
Yep,
right
so I
now
put-
we're at the second member of Nexus and the second member of 3MB have been in this. He's got kids, damn it.
That's what I put. LOL.
All right, Sheamus is out next. Always thought it was weird they called him Great White. I always thought that was racist, but this was 10 years ago.
I mean, that's fair.
I
yes.
do know. Hold on, what the fuck? He's whatever. Brodus Clay comes out. Time to get
Somebody call
funky.
my mom.
How bad
Somebody
was
call
that?
My mom.
That was horrible.
Ugh. Guy
Why the
sucks.
fuck would Goldust clothesline Cody back into the ring?
Yeah, so they had that spot where they're both on the apron,
They're brothers.
and Goldust hits him and knocks him back to the ring just for Cody to knock him out.
Uh, Did
Let's
you
go,
skip
Dust.
Tensai? Did you skip him?
They-
I have him in
no,
order.
We haven't got to Tensai
Tensai
yet.
sucks.
I read an article on
Albert,
about it,
whoever.
but They tried so hard
Hey, I watched
to
it.
get
in
that
order,
push that way,
I did.
and no matter what they did,
Nobody cares.
Vince would. I don't think anybody. I think everybody wanted to see it. I think Vince was.
Oh, probably. Oh, they teamed up, but then they made him Stardust. I mean, I could see that because, yeah, you're right. People probably did want to see it. It's the Rhodes brothers. Of course, they'd want to see it.
I mean, in all reality, there was a unaired promo that Cody had with Brandy, where he was like called like Rhodes Industries or something like that.
I remember that, kind of. Yeah.
And they never put like that's the same shit he went on the indie scene and literally started a
Got
fucking
over.
company with.
Yep. That's the thing with Vince. He doesn't like you getting yourself over. He fucking hates it. Look at Walter. That's why he's fucking Peter now,
Stop it.
or whatever his name
You
is.
realize they gave him the name Walter, right?
Sure. But now they gave him
Did
Gunther.
thought-
I don't think he gave him
thought-
that.
They named him
Yeah,
Walter.
I know
Look,
nothing about Walter, so I
I'll be
can't
like
say
Finn
that.
Balor. Walter, he tweeted.
Well, who's they? Was it Vince or was it Triple H? Because it's Vince now.
It's WWE.
It's not. Wasn't Vince back then. It wasn't Vince until Triple H had a heart attack and they lost the
When you
AEW
scream
ratings.
like a little girl getting touched inappropriately when
I'm just
when
telling
his
you.
music hits and he comes into the Rumble, I don't want to hear it.
I'm telling you that you a year from
6
now,
months
when
from now.
Walter is working in
Walter is
AEW or
not-
overseas,
he is not
he's not
going
going to be with
to-
W.
Go back to New Japan.
Yep, that's my guess.
Will you
Poor
stop
Wal-
it?
Poor Walter.
And
Son.
where's William Regal working now? What was that?
He's not
Impact?
nowhere. He tweeted out. He said, "Please quit telling me where I'm going before I." Go.
He's an Impact now.
No, he also heard that. He tweeted like, "Leave me the fuck alone."
It's like, shut up, leave me
He's gonna
alone.
be- He wants to watch his son.
But you know where
Yeah.
he's not? WWE, because they fired him because they're just cleaning house of Triple H's
He's going to go to.
NXT.
You can't hang out with this kid. Leave him alone. He's
Just
got
like
millions of
Walter
dollars.
is no longer
Millions
Walter.
of dollars. I'm transitioning because
They
the other
fired
prime
Samoa
time
Joe
player.
too.
That was a great transition.
Speaking of people who are no longer with WWE, primetime players.
Darren Young and number 3 of the Nexus
Yep.
that is in the match.
What else?
Brodus Clay got eliminated.
That's how you get kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, dude. We already got banned off something.
Number 17 will be.
I'm banned off a ton of shit.
You are.
You are.
Cash App. Anyway,
Wait, save
gimmick
that-
was dumb, but for some reason I enjoyed it. I was talking about Brodus Clay,
Yep.
but
He
he
was
got
the worst.
eliminated.
He
Kofi
did.
lands on the back of the chair. He uses JBL's chair to fucking hop back into
That
the
was
ring.
pretty cool.
That was fun.
But as soon as he gets in there, Cody knocks him out.
Yeah,
because Cody's
Cody.
a piece of shit.
That annoyed me.
I put this is ruined shit.
I agree. It's like he did all that work. Let's get eliminated.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's about to. I've seen his
Tensai.
name.
It was a
Albert.
joke, too.
He's not
Tensai,
out yet.
Albert.
Where?
Exactly. I have them in order when they all came out.
I watched.
It was
the
right
game.
after.
I look. I skipped Bo Dallas too.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Brodus-
You're welcome.
Kofi. No, Bo Dallas is out. I liked his Bo Leave gimmick, but that's about it.
Yeah, I did too.
Kofi's doing the hop in the chair thing now as he gets back in the ring. Kofi always does cool shit. Cody eliminates it. Fuck
Yep.
you, Cody. Then out came the Godfather. Insert MVP meme that calls Chuck an idiot.
Chuck-
I thought of that instantly when that music
I did
hit.
too.
Yvonne
Chuck's
was
guy.
like, yeah, Chuck's probably laughing at this part.
Yep. I thought of too.
Ziggler instantly eliminates the Godfather,
Poor
but he's
Godfather.
okay. That's just more time for him and his host because
Yeah.
he legitimately like brushes his
Yeah,
shoulders.
no,
off,
no.
He was smiling
And-
and leaving.
grabs
Back to the
his-
couch.
grabs his, chick. Out comes Wade Barrett,
That was a good one. Way Barrett.
I like Wade.
I do too.
and here we go. The legend John Cena is out.
God.
I put some jokes somewhere.
I'm reading ahead.
You don't have to
You're
read
not
no.
laughing. You're throwing me off.
You don't have to read no.
Everyone in the ring stares.
Why are you laughing
him
right now? This is for later.
Everyone in the ring stares him down and beats him down as he gets in the ring. Cena starts kicking everybody's ass as only he does.
No.
Out goes Slayer. Bye, Cody, you bitch. Cody was eliminated right there.
Yep. you
I
went.
figured.
You want to be Cena, but you can't.
Oh.
He
Out
does.
comes
He
He does
Sandow.
with Triple H,
He-
actually.
He does. Yeah, and Triple H. Yeah,
Out
he
comes
does.
Sandow. Out comes Daniel Bryan. Still sucks. He sold out and went to AEW to job to Page. Oh well, he was awesome.
He didn't sell out.
He
If
did
he
sell
sold out, he'd have been with WWE.
He's
Good
went,
job. It was 2 like hour-long matches.
he left there to go draw and lose.
So what?
Okay.
He wanted to wrestle,
I mean,
unlike what he does in
He
WWE.
married the shitty Bella
So what?
and he went to the shitty company. He fuck
I think
off.
that tells you something. He main evented WrestleMania.
He don't
and
eat
chose
meat.
to leave WWE.
You know who's
What does that
eating-
tell
you?
you?
Know who's not eating the new chicken McChicken at McDonald's next week? Daniel Bryan. What a fucking loser.
I mean, John Cena's
It's a-
probably not either.
It's a double
I mean,
stack.
look at
If you're that ripped, you don't eat McDonald's, you don't eat
John Cena can
McChickens.
eat whatever he wants.
How do you know
That's
that?
Look at him.
I don't want to. Don't tell me.
Peacemaker.
Antonio.
Fucking-
God, gross.
He wants peace, no matter how many people he has to kill to get it.
All right, I'm gonna take
He
a
calls
fall.
Batman a pussy.
Well, he kind of is.
Cesaro.
Bane broke his back. Like, what the
Antonio
fuck?
Cesaro.
Antonio Cesaro comes out.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy.
And
U.S.
then-
champion.
And this fits into what we were just talking about. Where the fuck? I gotta quit losing my spot. Totally forgot he had a first name, which hammers home the point. It doesn't matter if you change your name. Get over, and it doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, I feel like
I feel like the Undertaker.
I
is
feel
a
like
ridiculous
Keith
name.
Lee could tell you different. You know, he didn't last very long after Bearcat.
That's because you couldn't
Ugh.
fucking wrestle.
I mean,
Yeah.
you like Keith Lee until he got fired, and all of a sudden you don't like Keith Lee anymore.
I'm loyal.
What the
These
fuck?
hoes ain't loyal, but I am.
Wow. How
Cena is a hell of a seller.
weird. Oh my
I
god.
Sure.
forgot how
He
bad
is.
JBL's announcing was.
It
Annoying
was-
as
Yeah,
it was
fuck.
pretty
I've always
bad.
hated
All right,
JBL.
He
stop
was so
there.
bad.
So at this point,
The ring's packed as fuck.
Sure.
So
this
Yeah.
is pre-COVID.
do you think there's a Rumble this year? Like
They get full.
like 5
I
people
don't
max.
know.
It's a good question because
That
this
is
is the
good.
first Rumble back with a full house, right?
It is true.
We had Edge, and then the pandemic hit right after that Rumble.
I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter. They're all in the ring at the same time. It doesn't matter how many people are in there at that point. If you're going to get it, you're going to
I
get it.
think right at this point there was 12 in this Rumble. At one point,
That's a lot.
That is a
Half the
lot.
field gets the Omicron version, and
Well,
the rechange.
I also
Everybody
feel
gets
like
it.
Omos is going to eliminate half the
He
field.
will.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
He will.
I
He'll
think
break a
Roman
record.
comes out late.
Is this his first Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
oh fuck. Hold on. So Ciampa, Pete Dunne,
Yeah.
Roderick Strong
They've all been working
LA
dark
Knight.
matches
There we
in
go.
LA Knight.
He-
Oh, they could pop up.
You
So
just
they
make
could
it worse
easily
with the
pop
picks,
up. Because
don't
LA
you?
Knight, I don't know, you guys, I don't watch Raw Talk. Sometimes I
Oh,
do, but
yeah.
I normally fall asleep. But
Ziggler and Rude were backstage.
talking how they're going to win the Rumble, and LA Knight
Oh,
walked
yeah,
by
me
and
and I
said
watched
something
it.
to
They
him.
put him
Yeah, he
over.
did.
And he was like, yeah, these little NXT guys coming up here. And he goes, why don't you come down there? And I'll show you what it's like.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he walks away.
All
So
right.
it's like,
Who else
there's
besides LA Knight?
And who else puts people over?
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler.
Huge
He does.
fan of LA Knight.
Absolutely.
Oh,
by the way.
LA
I like
Knight
him
is
too.
bred for the main
With-
roster.
With that
Absolutely.
being said, him and James Storm were a tag team. Too long ago.
Is that
James
right?
Storm is basically
Oh.
on a handshake agreement with Impact. and
Oh, fair
everyone
enough.
else.
Wow.
James Storm
I didn't,
was
know,
in
I
NXT,
didn't know that.
right?
Yeah,
Wow.
he had
For a
good
minute.
relationship with Vince and Triple H, and then they
Wow.
always said if he wanted to come back, to come back.
I just want to see a James Storm and Bobby Roode.
Oh, dude, what
Good
if he
money.
comes out and they just awkwardly look at each other? Ziggler's like, what's going on here?
My dick would get huge.
Oh, so it is then gross.
That's how it grows. It goes that way.
Oh my God. Wow.
So
I love beer money. Man.
I probably will too. Mom's still watching. All right.
No.
I can't say that.
Probably
'cause
not.
It might be my mother. She's like, what are you doing in St. Louis? He's going to have like 9 beers, get there.
Oh, easily.
And he's going to be like,
Yep.
if beer money comes out, he's going to lose his shit.
He will.
Yeah.
And that's all he's going to talk about for the rest of the Rumble. Which hopefully this is the last match.
I'm there with you. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be excited. That's arguably one of my favorite tag teams.
Same.
Well, that's
The beer cooler and shit.
A little scooter.
Who's one person that comes out you'll absolutely lose your fucking mind?
Like,
Music hit.
Rock.
I mean, that's tough. I
Mine's
would-
Fiend.
Fiend.
If I hear
yeah,
the fucking
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool too.
her heel and he like slowly. I also feel like if the Fiend shows up, he's winning the fucking Rumble.
I wouldn't argue that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
and then
I
he's
agree.
going to fight Roman.
My name. This is gonna sound kind of silly, but I'm a nostalgia motherfucker. Steve Blackman. The
Is he alive?
I was about to
Yeah,
ask
he's
you,
alive.
sure.
Be alive.
I want to hear. What does everybody want?
Oh, Al Snow.
Right.
Absolutely.
Steve Blackman came out a few years ago, and I kind of, so it's possible.
I think it'd be cool if Kurt Angle came out
That would be cool.
and
Let's see what
eliminated
happens
Corbin.
again.
I got
fucking
to
beating
see.
him
I
in
got to
Mania.
see his last
Happy
match.
Corbin.
That's cool. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That
I
is
like
cool.
Kurt Angle.
I
Kane.
say
Be a cool guy
I
to
say
see
The
at the
Rock.
Rumble. He
Yeah.
can always appear.
Sure.
You guys think there's a chance we see Taker at all?
I mean, he's there.
Is
why
this
not?
when they're going to
Right.
announce the first member of the Hall of Fame?
Is this when they do it? Because
It's
they
in
Good.
Texas. It's his
I
hometown.
don't know. Is
Would
there
this
Rumble?
be the year to put him in?
I don't know.
I mean, it's in Houston, Texas, right?
Dallas Stadium.
Undertaker's from there. That's a huge name to headline. your
I would-
fight.
No, he's not. He's from the fucking
He's from
Death
Texas.
Valley.
Death Valley.
But he did you not watch his fucking documentary?
I did indeed.
That he did college game.
I think he's in like San Antonio. He's by Shawn Michaels,
cool.
isn't he?
That'd be cool if Kane came. He comes
Yeah.
out at 24. We get Team Hell No in the ring together.
I mean, just, like to really the music that hits that would really get me fucking pumped. I wouldn't be expecting this hard, because like
I'd freak the fuck out if Ciampa got there.
Yeah,
Ciampa would
me
be
too.
cool.
I like.
He has
Ciampa.
sweet music
Like
too.
He
I'm
does.
kind of expecting him, so I'd be excited. Taker would be really cool, but that's not going to happen.
Just about anybody with the Forbidden Door concept.
Sure.
Right.
I feel like we're going to get one.
I mean,
I
clearly
just
Stone
feel
Cold.
like we're
but that ain't
going
gonna
to
happen.
get. He's probably going to be the fucking main guy at Mania this year. It's in. I think he's gonna be like the host or whatever. So
Fucking
Stone
Cold?
Cold?
It's-
Oh. Dude, if the
Stone
glass
Cold
broke at the
said-
Rumble, I'll fucking
and
jizz.
also
Yes.
tomorrow night, since I'll be sheltered and trying to go to bed early and wake up early.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll be
Yeah.
I'm
drinking.
going to watch the Becky Lynch interview with Stone Cold tomorrow.
Broken.
Oh, that's
Skull.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
Yeah.
That release is tomorrow at noon.
That's tomorrow.
So I'm gonna
Hell
watch
yeah.
that after SmackDown.
That'd be good.
We're gonna have to watch.
I'll have to watch
RVD.
SmackDown live. Rob Van
RVD?
Dam.
Yeah, he was a surprise at this one, I think, or the one before.
Yeah.
Sure.
Carlito would be sweet again too. Even though
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
there
there last year. Yeah. I don't know. Like something like nostalgic that I want to think about. Like somebody I want to be like in my brain. You know, like the NXT guys are all my brain, so they, you know what I mean.
I'm ready to go for the back to 40. They
Did it one time when Del Rio won.
Yeah, but I mean, this is maybe you want the nostalgia factor, you want surprises, but then you want to get your point across and hit the bucks.
Sure.
And I mean, 30 spots when you're announcing fucking tag teams.
Maybe there's a reason.
Such a hater.
I don't know. I think that's like they're just putting them all in there for
The
Omos
Young
to
Bucks
throw
have
them
made
out.
me hate tag team wrestling.
Oh, okay.
AEW.
That's fair. That's fair. Fuck the Young Bucks.
You have 6
King would be
tag team
cool.
matches on the same card.
Speaking of fucking bums, woo woo woo,
Josh's favorite.
you blew it comes out.
Woo woo woo.
I said this dude is a bum.
He is.
He's
He's a
out at
bum.
25. The Kane eliminates the Great Khali, and then Daniel Bryan throws
My
out
favorite
Kane.
comes out at 26.
And then Daniel Bryan gets thrown out and lands in Kane's arms.
That was fun.
And that was pretty funny, but Kane just drops him.
I knew. It
If
gonna
Kane was a
happen.
good tag team member, he would put him back in. Come on, Kane.
Well, Kane was still mad because Daniel Bryan just threw him out.
26 is
Out
my
comes
favorite.
Randy
Yeah,
Orton. He starts. I
absolutely.
put power slam party.
Yep,
so I'm
he
assuming
does.
he started.
Here comes
Bye,
the
Ryder, you douche. Woo woo woo.
You're
You
welcome.
blew it.
Blew it.
I
You're
fucking hate
welcome.
him so much. Here comes 3MB's gender.
Oh, that makes sense.
I put crazy. He was
Ew.
world champ and dominated a feud with Randy Orton.
I hadn't heard of that guy.
Randy Orton 4 times, won all of them.
Oh,
clean.
shut up.
2016 was a bad year for SmackDown.
Don't- Yeah.
Cena throws out Cesaro as the fans booing.
Yep.
I think it got way more intense because Cesaro was always pretty well loved.
Yeah,
You
people have
know,
always liked
Miz
him.
attacked Cesaro on the ramp,
'Cause they
which
had-
in the pre-show
They had a match.
they had a match.
Mhm.
Miz was babyface,
That's
which was
weird.
weird.
That's
Always
weird
weird
too.
to see.
Yeah, that's weird.
It doesn't
Mi-
work.
Miz
Yeah.
hurt his ankle in the pre-show, and it was for the U.S. title. Guess that's why he explains he beat up Cesaro. Ziggler's still hanging in there. Has been there since number 1. Sin Cara,
Wow. Very interesting.
who they pushed as the new Rey Mysterio 17 times.
Was it the first one or the second one?
I think
Right?
this was the second one.
Second
I think,
Sin Cara?
I think this is where it ended. Then Ryback came out. at
I put
30.
why.
I
Why
did
him?
skip over
Why?
Ward Tensai some fucking
That's
way.
all right. He's worthless. I did want to talk about
Feed me more.
Ryback though, because he was how hot final guy with John Cena.
He was.
Yes.
He was in the
Ryback
final
and
3.
Cena. I have the final 4. It's Cena, Ryback, Ziggler, and Sheamus.
So
Yeah.
Ziggler was getting prime push.
He was.
Because
yeah,
he
was.
started from
Mhm.
1, lasted all the way. I
He
think
did.
this is the year he beat Cena.
Is that the night that he
Yeah.
cash in the night after WrestleMania that year?
Yeah, he beat Cena that year too.
He
Like
did.
he
Yep.
was hot.
It's
Right,
cool
it
to
was-
see
it
Big
was
E.
like right before that. Right
Dude.
before the Rumble and stuff like that.
He's
Oh, yeah.
He eliminated Jericho clean.
He did. Yeah.
Crowd booed the fuck out of him.
Mhm.
Ryback takes out Orton, and that's how you get Cena, Ryback, Ziggler, and Sheamus for the final 4.
Mhm.
Sheamus broke it.
And he had just won the year prior. Sheamus
Yeah,
did.
Sheamus
Wow.
broke Ziggler off the apron. Ryback's kicking Cena's ass, which is popping the crowd.
Ryback was over in
He
this, too.
was.
He was.
When he came out, the crowd erupted.
They
He
did.
did.
The crowd wanted Ryback to win.
Like I remember him main eventing with like John Cena and shit. But I just didn't realize
It
people
just
actually
tells
cheered
you-
for him.
A person named Ryback, which is a stupid name that makes no sense.
It is.
Get it
Goddamn
over.
It
Get
gets
it
over.
worked.
It's all gimmick.
It's no worse than Gunther. I mean, stop it.
I mean, but he was Ryback first. He wasn't Ryback for 8 years, and then he changed his
You
name
know, he was Skip Sheffield.
in a group, and then they changed him. He went solo.
I think he had another
And
name
Ryback
somewhere
was
in the
his
middle.
I
name
can't
on
remember.
the indie scene.
Fact.
Well,
Right.
guess where he wrestles
He created
now?
that name.
Because he won't shut the fuck up on Twitter.
Well,
Nowhere.
yeah, that's true.
Nowhere.
He did
It's
get.
not-
Remember when he said vote for where I want to go and it said AEW,
Yeah.
WWE retired? It's like 90% retired.
He went
Retired.
full dumbass on
Yeah.
Twitter.
He did. They
That-
sure did.
Too many headshots. He had the Crispin Wall treatment. Just the other
Oh,
way.
stop it.
Uh,
Ryback throws out Sheamus. We're down to him and Cena. Cena wins. Of course he does. He's John fucking Cena.
Oh, God.
Now we get to the main event of Punk vs. Rock. So I think it's weird with the Rumble not being last match.
Hated
Yeah,
it.
that is
But it's
weird.
The Rock, so
Hated
I
it.
get why they did it. All right, so I want to end on this. Match placement is so key.
It
for
is.
this Rumble.
For
It
sure.
is.
Because
Yeah.
if the men's Rumble, I'm just throwing it. You never fucking know.
You never know.
Just from what we did.
What do you guys think? I put these in order of how I think they'll go. This has to start.
Oh, I would agree.
Then I
I
think
agree.
you calm it the fuck down and you go to this.
Yep.
The crowd's going to chill, whatever. Then you go to this.
Arguably, yeah, I
And
could
then
see
you
that.
probably do that.
Yeah.
Or
Sure.
you could do the women's there if you wanted, because
Do the
since this
women-
match already happens,
Yeah.
I mean,
don't they normally do a match in but like a rumble, then like a filler? So
I think they do.
yeah,
back.
I think women's rumble's kicking it off.
I could see that. I think last year they did, didn't
They
it?
could be kicking it off.
All right,
They
that
could.
would make sense because Dewdrop being in the women's rumble doesn't really hurt it. Like,
No.
it's not like a big thing. Nobody expects Dewdrop to run in and
No.
get it. There is people thinking that Roman will win the men's. That's
Sure.
why he's and
Yeah.
Brock.
Yeah,
So it
one
just
of them.
depends. Like I
But
feel like the
if they
championship
kick the
matches should be
If
first.
they kick the show off of this, you hear Brock's music hit. He comes out in his cowboy hat. It's fucking. That's the best way to start.
Whatever world title match comes on first, I think is the one that's changing.
That's fair.
Yeah, see, that would hurt me because I don't feel like Roman's going to
I-
ever come out first.
See, and I don't know if Roman's gonna fucking lose either. It's just like I don't
I
see
know.
Roman losing that belt.
That's what-
I don't see either of them.
But at the
losing.
same time,
But
I
I,
don't
also don't
either.
feel like they're going to have one
Or
switch in
try.
Saudi.
I don't know.
I don't have Roman
They never have
losing,
title
though.
switch in Saudi. The
It's
only
just-
reason the Fiend took the belt from Seth and Saudi is because they fucked it up so bad at Hell in a Cell that he didn't have a choice.
Perfect time to do it, though.
I don't see
it's
Brock or
like,
Roman
like, they
losing.
did it
I
with
really
AJ Styles
don't.
and Jinder Mahal years ago. They never changed it wherever they were, and
Yeah, but was Jinder the one that won it?
no, AJ won because Brock didn't want to work
Well,
with
that's-
Jinder.
We talked about that a few weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, we did.
So I mean, he didn't want to work with him. So
Dude,
they did it, but they did it in a prime spot where they had never had a title change.
Sure.
I also feel like tomorrow on SmackDown is going to be very telling because we still have
Yeah.
one more show.
They'll
And,
definitely
like,
maybe
if Roman just
swerve.
beats the fuck out of Seth, then I'm
Then
just going to be like,
Seth's
Seth's
won.
probably going to
Yep.
win.
Yeah.
Seth's been getting the last laugh here lately.
Yep.
A lot.
And so I feel like tomorrow, I think you're right. I think Seth's gonna get his ass
But
kicked
the
tomorrow.
thing, I'm staying with Seth, and I think because Roman's got he's got the longest reign. They've really publicized, like they did the little thing for him last week.
And you made a good point. I think when we were off air, maybe when we ran on air, they did go over the CM Punk reign.
Yeah, like
So
they
that's done.
really wanted that
Yep.
to happen. They wanted somebody that they don't hate
Right.
there. So
Or
he
even
did it.
somebody that hates them, I should say.
And
CM Punk
you
hates
know, damn, they hate each other.
them. Yeah.
Because I remember WWE was like, no,
Yeah.
never, like fucking no, fuck that guy. I think this is the time. You need a shock.
I
That's
don't know.
gonna do it. And
I don't
watch
either.
how watch when Seth's music hits. How the crowd pops.
Yeah.
He's
Do you thi-
organically getting over his baby
So
face.
do you
without
think
trying.
he'd be a face going forward?
Yes.
You think
I
so?
think him and KO to me is the title match at Mania.
No, sure. So then KO would be the bad guy then?
Yeah, I think KO
Mhm.
wins in Saudi in the Elimination Chamber
All right.
and fights
This,
Seth.
this version of Seth reminds me of Chuck will know this probably more than you and Yvonne, but you remember when Sting did the Joker Sting in TNA right after Hogan and them got there?
No, because I stopped right when Hogan came in. I stopped watching.
That's great. But he did like a Joker crazy version. I feel like this is more like Joaquin Phoenix kind of Joker.
Sure.
Right.
But I can see him. Something's gonna happen, and Seth is gonna snap, and this is when you're gonna crazy version of Seth. And that's
And
what
Seth's
I'm
been
hoping for.
winning.
Yeah, he has.
And the fact that he was supposed to win already plays a huge role here. I think they gave Brock the belt for shock. Like day one, new year, fucking
Well,
let's blow up Twitter.
and-
And it worked.
Reigns is sick, so you got to do something.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but it
Right.
worked though.
They did.
Like they altered their plan. This is you give Seth the belt back. He's like comes out on Raw, cocky, unveils his new red belt, and him and KO celebrates, and boom. Then Roman wins the Rumble. And he's like, Brock, I'm coming for you, bitch. And
I
there you
wouldn't be.
go.
I mean, I'd be
And
okay
you
with
still
that.
get your match. And
Yeah.
you get the Festival of Friendship done the right way without Goldberg interference.
Seriously.
Because I think at Mania, your core matches are going to be Brock Roman night 2, Becky Rousey night 1, some with Charlotte Lita, probably night
Probably.
2.
And
Big E Goldberg. Big E's been wanting to do that. Goldberg has one match left.
Sure.
If they don't do it at Saudi, Big E should get that moment at Mania.
Sure.
And after Mania, he can go right
I
back.
mean, let's
into the-
be. Goldberg shouldn't be in Saudi at all because he almost murdered the
Yeah.
Undertaker.
But Big E,
Right.
So-
as much as we hate Goldberg, Big E wants this bad. He
No,
said
yeah,
it
good.
millions.
Good
of
for
times,
him, man. But it should be in a place that is not going to be 100 degrees.
So they'll do Mania.
Right,
I
yeah.
do that at Mania, and then that's going to be your
Indoors.
That's gonna
We
be-
want indoors.
Right, yeah.
That's gonna be your core matches. You'll have like Bianca and Sasha sprinkled in there, of course, and then Riddle, Orton,
Yeah.
Edge, Styles.
Yep.
That's why I hope so.
Me too.
You almost have to do it, right? Like,
I think Riddle Orton happens in Edge and Styles. That would be the
Yes.
match.
this is about the last 1 or 2 years. You have this window to do
Sure.
this kind of match.
And that's why I really
Oh, yeah,
wanted. I really
yeah.
wish we would have got a AJ Styles versus Triple H at
Yeah,
some
I
point.
agree.
'Cause that's
Yeah,
probably
and
gone now
What
too.
I hope happens, I hope Styles throws Edge out of the Rumble.
Yep.
I hope
That's it.
Edge eliminates Styles from the Elimination Chamber.
That'd be
and
fun.
then they're both like,
Yeah,
fuck you, dude.
I like
let's,
that.
Let's settle this.
I like that.
I'm sick of you. You fucking ruined my title shot. You ruined mine. Let's settle it.
I like that.
And
There
you
we
get
go.
two of the best wrestlers
Yep.
still, 1-on-1. Styles done his shit. He put over Grayson Waller, who also could be in the
I
Rumble.
like. Yep. that's
Love
cool.
Grayson Waller's gimmick, by the way.
I do
Love
too.
it.
When they're chanting "fuck you, Waller,"
You're
on
over.
his
You're
NXT,
over.
They
Dude's
are.
He's
money.
over as fuck.
Dude's money.
And
Absolutely.
his fucking little springboard, he jumps in the ring. Don't even touch the ropes.
They do, yeah.
He jumps to the middle rope, hits a fucking. It's not even really. It is a stunner, but it's like a neck,
Sure.
hits it on Styles.
His variation.
Yeah,
He
it's
does,
like
yeah.
dude's money as fuck.
He is.
Braun Breaker and him,
Yes.
NXT just loaded.
Mhm.
I like
I like that that big ass Samoan dude that doesn't say a whole lot. He's like
Oh.
ladies man, but he fucking ripped it. I can't think of his name.
Oh yeah, dude, Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
Dude's
They got so
God,
much
if he,
shit
if he
down
was
there.
They do.
6 inches taller, he'd be on the main roster as world champion.
They do.
right now.
Yeah.
He'll never amount to
Carmelo
anything.
Hayes, like they're
Yeah.
loaded with talent
Yeah,
down
they
there.
are.
But again, though, you're naming guys that will never do anything on the main roster.
Oh, and
Because
Ciampa is teaming up with Breaker next week.
He is,
he
yeah.
reappeared.
That's
they're
fun.
undersized.
He reappeared because
I like
uh,
Ciampa.
who the fuck- Escobar called him out. Yeah, Ciampa, I think we'll see at the Rumble.
Yeah,
I think so
I'll pop
too.
for Pete Dunne too.
Me
I've
too.
always I've been
I'll
a
pop-
huge
As long
Pete
as
Dunne
Pete
person.
Dunne has his hair down, we'll
Who?
pop for
Roddy
him.
Strong.
Roddy Strong would be cool.
We can't get over that kid.
Yeah.
He's been working-
fucking hair.
The thing that worries about Roderick Strong is he's been working WWE main event matches with
Yeah.
T-Bar and losing. Ciampa's been fighting T-Bar and winning.
Like, how is T-Bar not fired yet?
I know.
Cedric Alexander has been fighting Ciampa, and Ciampa's been going over on main event.
Ah,
He
So-
moved
really?
him back to Dominic Nitrokovic.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
well, they
I
took
do
away
too.
all his face paint. Now he's just like there, but he's still named T-Bar.
We're getting halfway there.
Well, like what happened to Mace? Like he didn't get released. He was doing vignettes on SmackDown for a while.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know.
like I don't
I don't
know.
know
The
what
retribution thing was a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
I think it'd be
it's
funny if Ali shows up at the Rumble after
Oh my
requesting
God.
After all that
release and
bullshit.
They say no, which
He's-
is funny.
He like walks out all pissed off and
Yeah,
gets in the
yeah.
ring.
I saw a tweet that said Sasha about this time 2 years ago asked for her release. Vince told her to fuck off. Now she's like
I can remember that.
happy as fuck and like
Yeah.
one of the biggest wrestlers ever. So,
Well, Sasha
Yeah.
has that Snoop Dogg connection, so Vince was like, no. You gotta do something.
No.
so yes, this I'm pretty pumped for this.
It should be a really good
It's gonna
show.
be surreal to see.
Because anything can happen in these matches. Anything.
And this
literally.
Rumble just feels different. to
It
me.
does.
I feel like something epic's about to happen.
Something
Well,
different's
again,
gonna happen.
As I don't know if I said it on air or not, but right when we were talking, this is their time to start over,
Sure.
to start fresh.
Absolutely.
They did they redid NXT and started that. I think this is their time to start this over because they know this, whatever this is right now, it's not working.
Sure.
Right.
This is your kickoff to make it right with the fans and stuff like that because Vince isn't stupid.
No.
And despite Josh's feelings, AEW is winning right now. I don't care about overall numbers at the end of it. When you talk about general popularity and what people are watching now in a group, you're hearing more things about AEW than you
You
are
are.
WWE.
There you
Sure.
are, there you are.
And it's unfortunate because I
I'm too
want
sober for this.
I want to back WWE. Right?
Sure, I'm a
They're
WWE fan.
consistent, But if you're
Me
going to
too.
lay out a shitty product of the same thing, 2 years ago, if Brock Lesnar would have been inserted into a fatal five-way just out of the fucking blue, you would have lost your mind.
Oh, I did lose my mind. He did that at the Money in the Bank. Lost my fucking mind.
So that's what I'm saying is that in 2 years' time, things are
Oh,
changing.
boy.
I'm hoping that Vince has recognized this with all the changes they're making as a whole.
Yeah, they
This-
trimmed their whole roster down.
Yeah,
Like
this will also be a telltale if they're looking to sell or not.
I did just see that they made a deal with Disney for the first time for like Indonesia or some shit.
Yeah.
So the network's gonna be on Disney at that country. That's a start. That kind of puts, there's been rumors of those guys in Disney for a while. That kind of fuels those rumors.
Do you think Disney's going to pay top dollar for a product that sucks?
yeah, but
I don't know.
I mean, this is their time to turn it around and head into this year.
Well, as I
Knock it
listening
out of
to
the park.
the thing about WWE is like content is what it is, but they have so much advertisement, and
Sure.
so much money coming
That's
in.
their power.
Any company that's going to buy them, they're not buying it because, oh my god, I can't believe they're not pushing Ali. Like it sounds ridiculous.
Well, no, they've
But, like,
really
it's like, oh my
they've
god,
come
they
away
have
from
20 of the
professional wrestling.
biggest sponsors in the
Right.
world.
It's an advertisement company.
Like
is what it is.
NBC, like they have all this shit. That's what's
They-
going to be attractive.
They advertised Geico and Progressive in the same goddamn hour, and they're competing and they're competitors. Like they just fucking advertise
We
everybody.
can agree we both won on this one, though.
Yeah.
This is the one we're on.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and that's their production you can't beat. So they're not really, when it comes to professional wrestling, they're not that anymore,
Mhm.
and that's where AEW kind of says that they are. So there's
Yeah, but
that.
They do shit. They both
Oh,
do shit.
no, sure, they both
Like-
have their issues for sure.
Like you don't bring it or serious wrestling, like Shaq wrestling. Like
Right.
you're still it's all sports entertainment. All
Sure.
of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
They
sure,
had a fucking wedding.
Mhm.
Kip Sabian, like they still do the same shit.
Yeah.
sure. No, it's
Like-
professional wrestling. Sure.
Does AEW focus more on
It's a show.
wrestling? Yes. Do they do stupid shit like WWE does at times
Mhm.
too?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you need
No,
both. I mean,
you're
it
right.
is sports entertainment. You need both. It has to be good on both sides. If your wrestling sucks, people aren't going to take you seriously. But if your entertainment sucks, people aren't going to take you seriously.
Right.
All I
I
know
just haven't
is
seen an original storyline idea in so long, and
Yeah.
it's bothersome. It's like movies. I mean,
Sure.
When's the
Right.
last real good it's not like a prequel or a
Right.
requel or whatever the fuck.
Secondhand lines.
Yeah.
We're going to go back.
it's like look at AEW. I watched it last night because she made me. And
I made
I didn't watch it last night.
where's your champion at?
Right.
Like a Viginette, something. Like where's
Sure.
Hangman? He's not there.
They
It wasn't
didn't,
an
they
order.
didn't do a Vignette?
No,
I
they
didn't see
didn't.
him at all.
I think they did because they set up him and Archer for next
I
week,
didn't watch yet, so I can't
I
say.
don't remember that. I don't
which is
remember.
another guy.
The Punk MJF's probably their best thing going.
Sure.
Yeah.
But they
I feel-
kind of stopped it, so it was like, what the fuck? And they
I-
brought it up
They
again.
fight next week.
I think
Yeah, in Chicago.
the elite versus the whatever. I think
I
they
did
call
not
the
like-
Paragon.
Sure.
The Undisputed Era.
Sure.
I
I
think
did-
that's going to be solid. when they get
I
to
did
it.
not like Adam Cole getting his first loss to Orange Cassidy.
I know,
Even though
it's
they
not
did-
either.
I like
even though
Orange
they
Cassidy.
did the crazy spot because it's unsanctioned.
Right, that's why they did it.
Yeah,
As
see,
dumb as
I
it
still
is.
don't like.
Right.
I like
Orange
Orange
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
It's like he beats Jericho, but he doesn't really because he threw him in a pool of
That's why he's
orange
cool.
juice.
He's cool, man.
Yeah, but he does.
Come on.
They don't. He's
He pinned him. He did pin him.
he's like they're our truth, but they don't get as much out of him as they could.
Yeah, because he's actually
Our truth is a great wrestler.
He is.
was. I mean,
Same
Yeah.
way
He does look the same.
He does.
He'll be in the Rumble.
That 2001 Rumble.
Right.
Oh,
Dude, what Rumble were we watching where he gets the ladder and he runs it out?
Oh,
And he's like,
That was funny.
I remember that. now.
we watched that the other day.
the last couple of years, yeah.
He's got to appear in the Rumble, do something
He
stupid.
does.
I hope
right?
so. I hope so.
I hope he runs out, like looks at Omos and just like jumps over and runs to the back. Do we see any women in the men's Royal Rumble?
No, we're
No.
past that.
No.
Now that they have
Okay.
their own.
Oh,
We've only
that's
seen
fair, that's
two,
fair.
and now they have their own.
That's
So
true.
and-
All
and
right. What match you looking forward to seeing live?
Oh, boy.
the Royal Rumble,
The Rumble.
the men's Royal Rumble match. No offense to the ladies, but
Yeah.
Roman and
that was
Seth.
very offensive.
Roman and Seth, and I like the women's Rumble.
I just that's always been my favorite pay per view, and so it's cool that we actually get to see one live. That's where
Right.
So when we did our top 5 things we want to see this year, we all had Brock and Bobby,
We
and
did.
here it is.
Mhm, we did.
We
they
all-
wasted no time. They're like,
Yeah.
you know what? Reigns got sick for a
I
week.
had-
Do it. Throw it
They
together.
went all in with it.
I had Seth and Roman at
You
SummerSlam.
did.
Here they are.
But here we go earlier.
And Yvonne had some about the fucking Bellas coming back, and here they
Now here they are.
There they are.
So like it's all
Yeah.
29 days to the Bennett's point.
Mhm.
I feel like they know this is their chance to like
Yes.
set the fucking world on fire.
This is their first year
They were
since
smart.
COVID that has everybody back.
They did it. Games would have
Smart.
been stupid as
Yep.
fuck because NFL is destroying ratings right now.
Unlike that one guy last week on Facebook who was like, NFL only gets 5 million and WWE gets 10 million. No,
Yeah, that dude's tripping.
that's
WWE
stupid.
I can't remember the last time, even when the Monday Night Wars was happening, they weren't pulling 10 million.
I think they were like 8.
7, 8.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
WCW was getting 8 or 9,
Yeah.
destroying them.
And now everything now the ratings are completely different, but the NFL is still whooping ass.
But I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Once I start bitching, wherever we're eating breakfast at, when you guys are like, all right, dude, we get it. You had to wake up.
But your
early.
face
I'll be
reaction,
fine."
like if
Well,
the
yeah,
If Cody comes out, I'm losing my mind.
or if the Rock or the Fiend.
If The Rock comes out, I'll lose my
And,
mind.
and for how much that WWE generally kind of sucks, like the bitch and moon about it. When you're watching a live show, it's a lot more fun to be there. No
Right.
matter
Oh, yeah,
what's going on.
I watch back Raw when we go, and I'm like, this show was terrible.
Yeah.
But it's like, it was great when I was there.
I think the only time I got bored was I think it was Rusev versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
It was an
because it
hour
was a
long.
fucking
Yeah.
hour.
It was like,
come on,
somebody
guys.
got remember, something happened.
Yeah, they had to
somebody
change
got
it.
hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, just go for the first hour.
It's like, come on, guys.
Or the
So little
Fiend comes
comeback,
back.
I've
So.
been to St. Louis for an event. I went to Survivor Series.
Nice.
Oh,
It
that's cool.
debuted.
Was it awesome?
It was.
Does that mean you know
fucking
how to get there without a map?
Do you know where the restaurant is that we're going to eat at? That's the best.
That's what I brought this up for is I don't remember exactly where because I almost ran out of gas. I had to get off the exit. So we got off the exit, went to go get gas, and there was a pizza place. It was somewhere in bumfuck Indiana,
Nice.
like damn near to that.
Right off 70.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 hours in 70.
I got you.
But it's like a original Chicago style pizza, whatever. We got there, so me and my two buddies, we ordered cheese bread. That comes out, and like we eat that, and we're like, "Fuck, dude, we're full." And then they bring this fucking just
Nice.
beautiful pie out, and it's outstanding. So if I can get high enough, or we run out of gas somewhere near that area, maybe we'll get lucky because I cannot remember the actual name of the restaurant or where it was.
I like good pizza.
That's
So
all right. I'll be on my phone. When y'all are like, I'm hungry, I'm like, all right, Google
pizza place
food near us. Anything specific? Beer.
and pizza.
Hey,
Pizza.
just beer.
That's fair.
Do you have alcohol there? We need to go there.
Do you guys serve alcohol?
Well, everybody. Well, see, the thing is, like, basic restaurants don't even let you come in anymore.
No, they don't.
So, like, we're like McDonald's, nah. Burger King, nah. Wendy's, nah. We don't have people. So, like, the only places we're going to be able to go in and eat are like actual like little mom and pop restaurants
Hey,
like
man.
that, or like B Dubs and
But
shit.
those are the best.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
those
They
are the
are.
places I'd want to go anyway.
Absolutely.
I'm low-key hyped about our hotel. That's just me. I was looking at the pictures. I was like, this is one of the nicer places I got. It was
I like good hotels. Hell yeah.
super cheap, you know.
Hell yeah.
I got $100 for a night. It's cheaper than what?
Right.
You know,
Fuck yeah.
better than a La Quinta for 57.
Whatever. As long as I can drink beer, I don't give a shit where I'm at.
I gotta get Fireball.
All right, guys. I think that's going to wrap up this
Yeah.
final episode before Royal Rumble 2022. Holy shit, we're old.
Yeah,
They are.
Now we're going to see it.
We're gonna be
Live.
there. Yep.
You'll see some live videos on Facebook and being like,
Oh
hey,
my, yeah, me
here's me an
too.
MVP as I smack him in the fucking face.
Yeah, so
And-
next week we'll do
Not
our
really.
Get, bitch.
Who's stupid now?
so next week we'll do
Who's
our
the
top
idiot
5
now, MVP?
moments
Of the Royal Rumble?
from the weekend.
Yep.
I
feel
like that.
That's easy.
Yeah.
And that saves us some other shit down the road.
If I remember him, we'll see what happens.
Well, I'll have my laptop and I'll be like, which every time he looks like he's having fun, I'm like, which number moment is this? 1 through 5.
Well, one time in Louisville, we got
Here we go.
a bus driver. You know, in those fancy hotels, they have like those bus that you can take for free. We got a bus driver fired at a hotel we didn't stay
Oh my
at.
gosh.
So if we can top that,
I almost died on one of those shuttles coming back. This motherfucker had this van going 90.
nice,
Hitting the freeway in the middle of like Brooklyn. Like, yeah.
nice,
We're bouncing around. She's like, nope.
man. Well, hope Kenny found a job after that. But anyway, how was his name? His name's Kenny. So I hope you all enjoyed the show. If
Yeah.
not, we're 2 hours in, so you're kind of stupid if you're still watching.
That's
if you
your
don't like it.
problem. That's your
And-
problem.
So hit us up on the social media, preferably Twitter, because Facebook sucks. Tell us your favorite moments of the Royal Rumble this week after the show. Before the show, tell us your hopeful moments of the show. And watch us next week. We'll be here live, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook and The Buzz and the RSH Twitter, all the same places.
You know, this pick'ems.
Yeah.
I'll have to show up next week.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. You might be champion. You might be champion.
You never know with the,
Again.
with the briefcase too. You don't know what that
You
either.
never
With
know.
your
I'll
terrible
pull-
picks. You're fucking.
Oh, shut up. You know.
And at the end of the day, guys, continue to fear regularly scheduled hostilities.